Hey everyone, welcome. We are on a 2-minute countdown to the show start. And if you're here early, you're amazing, know how loved you are. If in return, you could drop a little like on the video, that would be amazing. Helps with the old algorithm in a huge way. And you're looking for something to do, use the comments, tell us where in the world you're watching the show from right now. That would be absolutely amazing. It's going to be a boss show. Strap yourself in. You've still got a minute and 30-ish seconds, 32. Time to just about make yourself a very weak cup of tea or a standard cup of water. Yeah. I mean, look, if you're looking for something else to do, here's some awesome merchandise that we sell. I've no idea what the actual t-shirt is, but what I can say with absolute guarantee is that it's clearly amazing because our designers are great. That's on redmenmerch.com. Here's some cool stuff there. 1 minute till the show starts. Getting exciting. You can put in the comments section, who is your favorite Liverpool player of all time? Yeah, that should kill a few seconds, kill 15 just saying it. Yeah, really looking forward to this one. Thank you so much for sitting here in eager anticipation of what we're going to do for you, or all the things we're going to do. It's going to be great fun, great laugh. What a time we're going to have here. Oh, 27 seconds. Here we go. Make sure that you've got your volume levels adjusted perfectly. You're sitting comfortably. And, you know, if you're the kind of person who's a very angry commenter, make sure you press that caps lock button first, because that way we know that you're shouting in anger when you type your comments in. But obviously, just be nice, right? Anyway, 4, 3, 2, 1. Enjoy the show.
Hey, hello everyone, welcome to the Redmen TV. It's Watchalong time. Ste and Errol here from sunny Tenerife. I'm going to bring you the game in about 14 minutes time. It isn't live on TV in the UK at all, so we've had to fly here to sunny Spain to get going. Like you said, that light, that isn't the light to the studio, that's just the sun shining on my baldy head. Yes, can't wait to bring you the game. Hopefully Liverpool do the business. The Errol's put us at on because it's so sunny here, so yeah, we've got you covered every single step of the way. Looking forward to it? Nervous? Apprehensive? All of the above?
I'm relatively calm. Like, nothing surprises me anymore with this Liverpool team. I feel like I've seen the worst that they can put out this season. Like, we spoke about the Brighton game, spoke about this game. We've spoke about, obviously, the Real Madrid game in depth. That's just in recent week, do you know what I mean? Like, before the World Cup, we weren't really, you know, the force that we have been in seasons gone by. So, honestly, in terms of that perspective, we've seen the worst. I genuinely feel like now it's the business end of the season. Now it's time to kick on and do the business when it really matters most, because it's still up for grabs, as you said before. You know, the team that's all of a sudden turned up the form around us is Tottenham, and they haven't been nothing special all season themselves either. So the fact that they're kind of just within touching distance of what we're actually aiming for, and we're in touching distance of them, just goes to show how indifferent. And we said that from when we realised in November, you know, it was probably more likely to be a top 4 race than a push for a title. You don't have to have that 10-game winning streak anymore for top 4. Like, none of those teams put that in. But what you need to do is make sure that you're getting more wins and more than losses, and you are not getting too many draws. And I think that's where we've started to now finally pick up that little bit of form in the Premier. You said, if tonight is a game where we go on to win, that'll be 10 points out of 4, and that is there or thereabouts.
Yeah, like I say, it's standards, isn't it? Liverpool's got some way to it. It starts by winning today. Shout out to It's Crossbow, who with the 199 super chat. Thank you very much, friend. Says 2-1 to Liverpool. A Darwizzy masterclass inbound.
It's sticking. I know you hate it. I'm indifferent, but it is sticking. Like, it is. You can't even say at this point it's not.
People keep giving me money to say Darwizzy. Fucking say Darwizzy, and then they say Darwizzy. Yeah, fuck off Darwizzy. But yeah, that's where we are right now.
We need to find a better nickname for him. There's got to be, like, I just love the evolution. I love the evolution of Darwin.
I just like Darwin Nunes. I just call his name. It's not short. It's not long enough that it needs a nickname. Nunes is fine. It's about where we're at anyway. Right then, in a few moments' time, I'm going to give this away. Signed Liverpool share 13-14 season from Liverpool. Ex-Liverpool defender Martin Skate. I'm going to give it to one of our Redmen Plus club legends. So shout out to all of our legends. Your name is on this here very wheel that Tom's about to bring up on the screen. Hopefully, yes, it worked. There we go. Should we do this?
Let's do it. Spinning it.
Yeah, spinning, man.
Spin that wheel, DJ.
Shout
let's
out
go, let's
and
go,
well
let's
done.
go.
To Signed shirt is on its way to you. Bouncer LFC 94. So that's Bouncer LFC 94.
Congrats.
We will be getting in touch with this very signed Mountain Scale shirt. So thank you very much for being a club legend. If you want to be in one of those draws, simply head on over to redmenplus.com. Become a club legend and get yourselves involved in that March. The announcement of March's prize will come at half time, by the way, as well. Sort of a bit different. It isn't a signed shirt. We're giving away some limited edition kind of special stuff, so keep an eye out on that as well. But yeah, like I say, redmenplus.com if you want to be a legend and get yourself in that shout out. And once again, Bouncer LFC, congratulations to you, my friend. Right then, Errol, we spoke earlier on with Dan as well, with the team news. Jürgen's rung the changes, so Costas comes in, Canate comes in, Fabinho, Bacchetic, Elliott and Jota. So he's made 6 changes there to the side that 2-0 against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Fair enough. Yeah. Absolutely fair enough. Like he's whether it's rotation or it's a bit of just kick up the arses, whatever it is. Talk that Naby's got a knock apparently. Unsurprisingly, that happens a little bit. But 6 changes from one game to another. What that can be a good thing. It can be an inspiration. There's lads with points to prove. Maybe some of them have got more quality. The flip side is, like, it's hard to get rhythm when you change half the team. I suppose that's the negative side of it. We want to see which way it pans out. I think he's right to make the change, but like I say, that is a risk when you make 6 changes to your side. Continuity and rhythm is something that Jürgen's big on, and he's always keen to stress, but he hasn't done that today.
At this point in the season, you'd almost expect that to be the case as well. You'd almost expect to see not like maybe 1 or 2 changes, maybe especially in that front line, because of, you know, if they're all fit the options that you've got available to you, and obviously wanting to keep them competitive and obviously fighting for their places. But the midfield by at this point in the season should be, you know, nailed itself on. They should have all now been there week in, week out, provided that they was fit. And defensively as well, you don't really, that's why I said before, you know, Canate coming in now, it's going to be a big point in the season for him. The thing that you mentioned there, again, maybe it's just to make light of it, the only thing that took a knock from Naby Keita at this moment in time is his ego. Like, I think that's probably what's taken the biggest knock. The fact that getting Stefan Bacchetic and Harvey Elliott have been given and been trusted by Klopp to kind of come in and do the job instead of, you know, Klopp looking at Keita and saying, go again, lad. So make of that what you will from a Keita's perspective. But these lads now, again, have been 2 of the lads this season that have taken a lot of their opportunities. I think Bacchetic has been the kind of silver lining for us in what's been a bit of a very underwhelming season, if I'm being honest with you. And Harvey Elliott, he's still proven that he's got that hunger, he's got that appetite for it. Sometimes he's looked a little bit lightweight in midfield, but he still has the trust of Jurgen Klopp to continue in that position. And maybe that's where he's going to have to start to make that his own position, really. I know Jordan Henderson's looking a little bit leggy at the minute at times as well, so we're not going to expect him to be doing it week in, week out anymore. So someone's kind of got to come in and fill that void. Maybe that little bit of energy around Fabinho might bring out a little bit more lease in his life as well, hopefully, and maybe he's able to go back to being that lighthouse that we're so used to seeing.
Fingers crossed.
Or he was so used to seeing.
Fingers crossed, mate. Liverpool could do with it. Right then, Ashley Frith, thank you very much, Ashley, with your member chat. Been a member 32 months. Congratulations to you, my friend. Well done there. He says, my favourite pair for the watch-along. Thank you very much, very kind. Let's hope we get a win. I don't care how or the performance, I just want to win, and I hope Jota turns up today. Yeah, absolutely spot on. Liverpool, just win, baby. We'll deal with how and what everything else later on, indeed. But yeah, for the record, if you're watching in the UK, the game isn't on UK television. So if you're in the chat asking where the game is on the TV, it isn't on the UK TV. That's why me and Errol flew to Spain to watch it. We flew to Spain so that we can watch the game on the TV and tell you guys exactly what's happening. So that's where we're up to. Bear in mind when we do that, satellite delays from Spain might be a little bit different than the studio that's in Liverpool, so we'll bear in mind, keep an eye on the match clock below, and we'll sync that up with ours. And then if you guys, wherever in the world you're watching from, sync up with our match clock when we do in the kick-off, and then that way we won't be ahead or behind or anything in terms of where you guys are as well. So
we want to celebrate when you celebrate.
Exactly, we want to bring this all together. First of all, if you're here on the stream, and there's plenty of you in already, over 1,000 people, nice one, thanks for joining in. Give the video a big thumbs up, press the like button, which is down there, just beneath there somewhere. Really does help us out on the old algorithm. Please do that for us, it really does help us out. Steve says, who's on the bench? I will tell you who's on the bench.
Yeah,
It is, let me have a little, it's Kelleher, Kelleher, Milner, Carvalho, Robertson. We've got Chamberlain, Henderson, Firmino, Gakpo, and you can't see him there, but that's Joel Matip as well. So that's the Liverpool bench. Thanks, Tom. There you go. Kelleher, Milner, Carvalho, Robertson, Chamberlain, Henderson, Firmino, Gakpo, and Matip. That is the Liverpool bench. There you go, my friend. Hopefully that is good for you indeed. Bob says just get a fire stick. Bob, that's illegal and we can't do that. And we wouldn't condone anybody else doing that. Piracy is wrong. Right?
What he said. What he said.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Right then, I was mentioning before, but we've briefly started.
I mean, it would be cheaper than getting the flights.
It would be,
but you know what? We're just honest, upstanding citizens of the UK.
The things we can't. We're not willing to do that. Like I'm a law.
What time is it?
God-fearing man.
What time? It's
no same time, innit? No time difference.
Yeah, there's no time difference.
Yeah.
Try and catch us out.
Yeah. Don't none of that nonsense with us. Yeah, I'm sure. Let me just double check. Am I looking at my absolute watch? The time in Tenerife. Yes, the exact same. It's the exact same. No difference. So we're all sides. One worry with the side that Liverpool put out today is if we're worried about Trent defensively at times, or teams that, like, he hasn't got much protection on that side now. Really, Harvey will do a job, and he's not. He's committed to defending, but he's not particularly brilliant at it. Salah's the same. He'll do it when he has to. He's not particular. The worry you might have is that Fabinho might have a bit of work to on that side, which might explain why Bajcetic is on the left. So essentially, he can go and help Costas over there, and they maybe leave the defender on the right-hand side more to a combination of Elliott and Fab, potentially, because that is one area of your Wolves you're probably thinking we can get in that little half space behind Elliott and in front of Trent, maybe.
Yeah, quite possibly. But again, I think that's where the likes of Konate is going to come in as well. That kind of combination between Konate and Fabinho will be really important, because they will have their work cut out for them. You know, that'll be the half space that Martinho will want to operate in. That'll be where he'll want to pick up the ball and kind of get people on the run in behind that space that Trent probably vacates when he flies forward a little bit. And that's what I said to you before in the build-up show, really, mate. And it was the interesting thing for me when I'm thinking about it is this a particular game where he's asked for Tsimikas to come in because he wants Tsimikas to be that outlet on that left-hand side. He wants him to really drive and get down. I personally think Tsimikas is the best asset are dead ball situations, whether that be corners or whether that be free kicks from that side of the pitch. I just feel he's got that. He's a bit of a dead ball specialist in that respect. He always seems to put the ball into a good area. It's sometimes when he's free flowing and running with the ball in the stride, some of his crosses can be either undercooked or overhit a little bit. But it might be a requirement of him today to be the one to get up and down and try and provide a little bit of an attack and threat, really, because we know Darwin's going to be a handful anyway. He's going to create a load of space. But again, it's an interesting, because we mentioned before the front three, the amount of minutes that they've played with each other this season, it's not been that many. You know, I think it was the Rangers game and it was a front four. I think it came back with a little bit of information on. But that left hand side, I can't imagine them to have played at all season together. So it's going to be really interesting to see, as you said, that rhythm that you then lose by chopping and changing this many people. Will they intuitively be able to just kind of crack on and play their natural games, or will it be something that they'll have to work to kind of get that rhythm? And will they be able to get that rhythm within 90 minutes? Are we asking too much? Does it make sense to just go with the tried and tested and run that risk of just letting Trent go and do his thing? That's the kind of the playoff.
Yeah, like I say, it's the pros and cons to every system, everything as well, isn't he? Right then, the teams are coming out onto the pitch now. Another bald ref. Every ref is a bald or a mank. Is that Tierney? Oh, fuck. I think it might have been. Oh, bloody hell, either way, he's a bald ref. I can say that, by the way, I can skitter. I can say that, you can't, just to let you know.
Neither can I. Yeah. Neither can I, and I wouldn't want to.
But every ref is bald or a mank, or the last one was a bald man. Right then, anyway, couple of minutes to go until kick-off, so what I want to do, we're going to go to a quick break while me and Errol fill up our glasses, etc. In the meantime, do let us know in the comment section or in the Discord chat. Let me know where you are watching in the world, what time is it, and what score do you think this game is going to end, and we'll be back in a little minute. See you soon.
Hey, what's happening? We've got a boss prize for all of our Club Legend subscribers this month. It's been 30 years of Liverpool partnering with Carlsberg. They released the special edition Liverpool Carlsberg cans, and we have got sets of them to give away. 8, in fact. To be with a chance of winning them, all you've got to do is either upgrade your existing subscription from Club Captain to Club Legend, or head to redmenplus.com and join directly as a Club Legend there. Your name will be entered in, and yes, you could have these wonderful, wonderful beer cans in your personal Liverpool collection. Look great on a shelf or a mantelpiece or probably in your recycling bin. Get involved, redmenplus.com. Make sure that you are 18 plus. Only 18 plus people can win this, and obviously be responsible with your drinking as well. But yeah, look at them. Aren't they magnificent? And they could be yours.
Yeah, welcome back here to sunny Tenerife. We're about a minute or so away from kick-off. Thanks very much to Paul as well, bringing us the latest competition prize. Yeah, some limited edition beer. We're giving you beer if you're over 18 and you win. If you're under 18 and you have to be a Redmen Plus Club Legends and you win, what you can do, you can gift it to an over 18 family member on your behalf. So we'll do that for you as well. So yeah, redmenplus.com and get yourself. There's 8 prizes to give away this time. 6 packs of special beers, which is awesome. All like Liverpool shirts and that. Really cool.
Don't forget to drink responsibly, y'all.
Oh yeah, absolutely, all that kind of stuff as well. Right, let's have a little look at who we are. By the way, just to let you know, and we're saying it again, we're saying it now, we're on different time zones, etc. Keep an eye on the clock below, and that'll tell you when the game is live on our Tenerifian Spanish TV show.
DAZN, yes, DAZN in Spain, innit? They churn it out.
El Football, I think it's called. Right then, let's have a little look who have we got in. Sergio says 1-0, I hope I'm wrong. I'd rather have a bigger win. Listen, a win's a win. It's Potter's watching in the Midlands, gone for 3-1. George is in Lisbon. It's 8 p.m. and he reckons it's 3-0. Joel's in Singapore at 4 a.m. Says we better fucking win, whatever the score is. Yeah, I can feel your pain there. Robin's in Detroit, watching as well. We've got Sean's in Cork, going for a 2-0. Chris is in Spain. Gaz is in Germany. He said, I can't pause my TV. I'm ahead of you, so I won't ruin it. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, no ruining it already, you lot. FIFA Man's gone for 1-0 as well. Mr. M. Derso 5 is in New Hampshire 2-0. We are, yeah, like I say, we're just waiting for the game to kick off over here in on Spanish TV. They're a little bit slow sometimes, these Spanish TV guys, aren't they? Shout out to Scott Hawks, $25 super chat. Says, my birthday tomorrow, and my ideal gift will be a performance and a win. I'll just take a win, though. Happy birthday for tomorrow, Scott. You absolute legend. Hope all is well. Hope everyone's better. I know you've had a little bit of illness in the family as well, my friends. So hope everyone's doing quite well.
Happy
Fingers
birthday,
crossed,
Scott,
and happy birthday. Hope you have a really
lad.
good birthday, my mate. So yeah, how are you watching the game? We've said before, we're in Spain. We flew over to Spain because it's not on the TV. As we see, good old Paul Tierney live on our stream. Right then, here we go. We've got...
Black Gold Red says it's going to be a 5-0 win with the
game
Salahati.
kicks off then as Wolves kick towards the cop end.
That's
Joe
tricky.
Land's gone for, Utah, and I reckon we'll win 3-1. Denver Red is in Denver, of course, and loads more going on as Liverpool put the press early doors onto Wolverhampton Wanderers. Stefan Bajcetic cuts in to win it. Liverpool go down the line looking for Mo Salah, but Wolves clear. Do you want a song? I'll let you go first, Dibs.
Yeah, what we got going on?
Player songs or a few of the Liverpool songs?
Yeah, I'll have a player song. I want Salah to have a good game, to be fair, so yeah, let's get to that.
Oh my God. The speakers are loud in the studio, bloody hell. These Spanish speakers.
Bars bumping. Everyone's jumping, let's go. Wolves, well done by Bajcetic there. Who's that down?
Sarabi runs down early doors for Wolves. Darwin. No, it was Costa Simicast rather who come across to the throw attack. Did he foul him? If you're going to do it, do it. You know what I mean?
On the halfway line if you're going to, yeah.
Yeah, you're going to hit someone, hit them there. No problem with that. I've got, just making sure I've got the Wolves 11 up in terms of squad numbers as well, because I can't read those names on the back of those shirts at all. 360 years like so far of 2,500 people watching, so those maths ain't maths, and if you can all press the like button, we do really appreciate it as Wolves knock it around the back. The centre half slipped as he played the ball out, but it still manages to get out wide to Mateo. Sorry, no, it wasn't to Nunes, it was to Semedo rather at right back, but Wolves are just going backwards really at the minute. A bit of a 3 at the back formation for Wolves at this
when
moment in time as well.
When they've got the ball, yeah. Oh, and there he is again, going up that line. As he kept it in, he's done really well.
Semedo crosses
low cross, and that is Virgil van Dijk there.
And it's Costa Simicast.
Does well. Yeah. Tight space, and then gets the ball out of his feet. Releases Salah. Salah's touch wasn't the best, but he's recovered it. He's running down the wing now.
He does that.
He does. Is he going to find a pass though? He does.
It's forced to Bajcetic in the box. Shot. Just snatched at it to Stefan Bajcetic. So Elliott did really well on the edge of his own box. Salah ran half the length of the pitch. His ball into Harvey Elliott was a bit of a poor one. It kind of broke towards Stefan Bajcetic. Good first touch. Just snatched at the shot. Could have done better there, really. A more clean connection there, and that could have been difficult for Sarr, but he just couldn't quite. He kind of again snapped at it.
The first touch is right because he kind of takes it away from the defender that's in front of him, and it looks like he's got that little bit of composure, but then he does kind of snatch at it, doesn't he? And Verge there hasn't really helped the cause. His touch wasn't the best. He could have let that run through to Konate, but he hasn't. Now Liverpool have got some defending to do.
In towards the back post, nodded down, shot. Save, Alisson Becker saves.
The save for João Moutinho there.
João Moutinho shot, Alisson Becker saves.
What's he saying? Look, because Verge there could have left that for Konate.
Not great, it wasn't great by Van Dijk. That he jumped
it's just
in.
an easy ball to just get through there. And then from there, Wolves really put it on a plate, he knocks it down, and then João Moutinho tries to go for that near post. Doesn't really get he gets the accuracy, doesn't really get the power on it to beat Alisson. Taking a corner, it comes near. Oh shit! Ooh!
That was a close one. I think it was overhead. That nearly found us at the back post.
He like hooked that was an unorthodox overhead. That let's watch that again.
Yeah. Corner comes in towards the near post.
He looks low and it just bobbles up. He does go for the overhead. The cheese bastard.
And it just over his man at the back post, and Liverpool get a little slice of luck as they now they try and play out
Liverpool
from the back.
Could do with waking up a little bit, sharper touches maybe.
Right then.
Costas tries to play it down the line for Nunes, but Nunes is hustled off the ball.
Throw into Wolves in front of Jurgen Klopp. Right then. Yeah, a few people in the chat messaging about like delays and stuff. There's our clock there. There's why we're watching the game right there. So if you want to sync up with us, that's what you got to do. You got to just sync your streams to that or whatever you're watching.
Do the right thing.
There are nearly 3,000 of you watching with us.
Really? What a ball that was! What a ping! What a ping! Ooh, they just overcooked the second ball, but that first ball.
By the way, you know I've got it.
Yeah, you got me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be reading the chats.
I got it. No spoilers.
No spoilers.
Right then, I got you. I got it all.
Hi chat there. Boom.
Right then, here's Ibu Konate with the ball at his feet early doors. Liverpool haven't really got out of their own half at the minute. Wolves are pressing, which is interesting to see. As Alisson under pressure from... Oh my God, he gives it to Bajcetic, who does really well. What a turn.
Yeah.
Bajcetic under pressure does really well to find Salah. Salah
can he switch it though? I think it needs a switch, maybe. No,
the switch was on to Tsimikas. We didn't do it. He gives it back to Alexander-Arnold instead. He pops it off to Elliott, and Liverpool are going to try and rebuild.
But again, it's interesting. Yeah, it's a slow build-up from Liverpool in that respect. Just want to keep the ball and maybe get a foot on it a little bit. But it was interesting. The one that's progressed again on that side is Tsimikas there. Now that's gone over.
Costas, yeah, it's
Costas there. He's getting the most advanced.
Position, but he's taken off him a little bit actually. 2 against 1, he done well.
Someone to help him really. There is a Harvey Elliott that's come crashing over. It is.
Tsimikas just waved at somebody to make a run. He looked up to put the cross in, and nobody was there, so he had to hold it. And by that point, he had 2 men marking him.
Which is interesting. This is what I thought though. It was going to be Tsimikas bombing on, trying to. There he is, that's good.
Winning the ball back. The ball back. It's into the box to Nunes, down the line to Jota. Jota fires it across goal. Just cleared as far as Bajcetic. He goes down the line to Tsimikas, good ball. Costas Tsimikas across goal block.
Son of a bitch.
Excellent move from Liverpool. Bajcetic freed up. Costas Tsimikas gets to the byline. Bajcetic's having a good game already. Gets to the byline, does Tsimikas, fires it across goal. Well, Craig Dawson does really well to block it.
I would have loved to see him just hit that, just to see what his curl shot was like.
Not good, probably.
Oof, maybe not.
Right then, corner.
He did the right thing there, though. That was better decision making. Because I would have hit it.
All round, yeah. Tsimikas, you mentioned before about his corner taking ability. Let's see it in action now. Corner comes in, deep one. Looking for Van Dijk, didn't get there. Yeah.
Attacked it though.
Liverpool have won the ball with Fabinho.
No, you just got to hit that, bro. You're in the box. Hit it.
It's hard to be a bit too clever. Fabinho just kicked it straight to Jose Sarr.
Now Bajcetic has got some running to do.
Oh! Stefan Bajcetic.
Oh shit!
Who was that he was against?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. No, like it was 27.
Yeah, it was Mateus Nunes. So, he was released by a quick throw by Jose Sarr. It was 1-on-1, Bajcetic in a foot race with Mateus Nunes.
It looked like he was going to lose out as well.
He was getting done for pace, but he timed his slide tackle to perfection.
He had to.
Yeah, he really did. Yeah,
really did have to there. It was fucking excellent. Yeah, it was excellent covering there from the young man.
Yeah. Theo here in the group chat says in the Discord says the same. He's looking sharp.
That'll do his confidence wonders.
He's had a good start to his game. Stefan Bajcetic as Liverpool now try and look to build from the back again with Alisson Becker with the ball at his feet. He popped it off to Bajcetic in a dangerous area before.
He just dealt with
this time Wolves arm pressing him, which is interesting. So Harvey Elliott is allowed to come all the way back to get the ball rolling again, which is interesting. Harvey Elliott, the centre back here. Plays it into Bacchetic,
Yeah,
back
no,
to
I don't
Ali.
really know how comfortable I am with that position.
I think Liverpool just trying to figure out a way to get out, which is fair enough. They've done so now. Onto the halfway line, good touch by Trent Alexander-Arnold, and beats his man, does excellently well. In behind, looking for Nunes, but it's headed clear. Wolves have definitely got it back for you when
Has
they're out of
Nunes
possession.
gone through the middle now?
Yeah, he's looking for Nunes is playing centre forward, yeah. Jota's playing a bit more leftish. And Darwin's pressing forces a mistake. I think who he forced into mistake? I think it was Kilman, but I couldn't quite see. Anyway, throw into the Reds. I guess got a bit of a lay on, I think. Got a bit of atmosphere up in this Tenerifean gaff. Right, then throw in for Liverpool. Trent Alexander-Arnold takes down his line. Jota comes all the way across to collect it by the corner flag. So he's going to try and find a pass out. He finds Bacchetic. He finds Alexander-Arnold. Good possession for Liverpool. Trent's ball is a bit loose. Costas recovers it though. And Liverpool are back on the halfway line now. Bit of a loose pass from Trent, but he was kind of boxed in. He didn't have many options. Elliott, right-hand side, again forced backwards, I think. Can he go forwards? No, he goes sideways to Trent, and Liverpool go all the way back to the goalkeeper. Just trying to find an angle or two if they can.
Pops it off there, just got the ball now, you can bring it out this
time.
time.
Go long if he wants. No, he doesn't. He wants to go left-hand side towards Kostas Tsimikas. He's going all the way back to Van Dijk. Yeah, Wolves are doing well to block Liverpool's passing lanes off, really, aren't they? There's not much in terms of like clear gaps. There's Alisson and Fabinho between them trying to free a bit of space. Alisson slips as he kicks it, but it finds Trent into Salah. Salah went for a little Cruyff turn flick and just got it all wrong. And Wolves have got the ball back, and that's with the goalkeeper at his feet. Oh, he's under pressure from Nunes.
His
touch. His touch wasn't great, but he done well in the end. Ibu wins the header from the long ball. And Liverpool have got to be careful in midfield now as Wolves' possession breaks their way.
That'll do.
Jota does well to come back and take it off him.
Yeah, not a bad ball though. Nunes is going to stretch it. He'll run into that channel.
I've noticed Darwin's in long sleeves. Do you reckon he's got like shoulder strappings on there? It's short sleeves, but with like a red undershirt. Yeah. He's probably got that shoulder strapped up nice and tidy, hasn't he? He doesn't want everyone to see it. And I'm probably just giving that away here. But
it's all good. Liverpool with the ball, throwing. It's gone backwards to Van Dijk.
Switcheroonie for Salah. Can it get there? No, he's a big guy.
Good idea, but
that's a big old guy to get back. Bueno at left back, isn't he? He's a tall fella.
Yeah, he looks tall. Oh, but Fabinho wins the ball really high.
Ball into nothing. He was looking for Nunes and Wolves just about clear.
Like, Fabinho knows how much of a chance that is. And he does so well. But look, this is why he's shaking his head. Look at the replay, yeah? He does so well. Gets himself in front of the man. Gets the ball. It's a lazy pass. It's a weak pass. He needed to fizz that into Darwin just to feet. You can't, like... You can't.
He done well to win it back, and he just can't. It was a lame pass into Nunes. If he fires that into Nunes, he gets a shot
off. Yeah,
but it didn't in the end. Craig Dawson clears it to Liverpool.
And I think he's frustrated himself because he knows
corner near post this time. It's flicked by Fabinho. And it wasn't. Sorry, apologies. They didn't even look the same. Darwin Nunes. It was. It's the long sleeves. I think for me there. Darwin at the front post looking for a little flick. Just harmlessly wide. Really, that'd have been some goal if he scored that. And all is well for Wolverhampton Wanderers for now. Anyway.
They escape. You get away with one. But that was good from Fabinho. That's better. Like
winning the ball up high.
Like that's probably the highest up the pitch he's won the ball all season.
That's it, and that used to be his game, didn't it?
Did you get me? Like that used to be his bag.
Well,
me and Tom was having a debate off screen about
the strawberries.
The strawberries, yeah, man. Like,
don't you like them, Tom?
Tom loves them.
All right.
But we was like, yeah, I look obviously.
I was gonna say what's wrong.
But like,
where's the debate then?
We was being like connoisseurs of like
who does the best strawberries?
It's not even who does the best, it's just that no 2 packs of straws taste the same.
Yeah, when you get these feel like they're quite thick ones.
Yeah, they're nice. I was saying the other day I had probably one of the nicest packet of strawberries I've had in years.
I like the fizzy ones.
Do you? Yeah, okay.
Balls with Alisson at his feet, he passes out to Fabinho, be careful. First touch takes him into a bit of bother, but he pops off to Kanate. Liverpool do well to go down the line, excellent dummy. Excellent by Bacchetic. Salah loses out again. It was Jota. I'm getting all my players mixed up here. It was Jota who done well, but Salah loses out, and Jose Sarr can just web it forwards.
And he does.
Alexander-Arnold wins his header. Wolves win the next one, and Ibu should get that. No,
Trent deals with it. I don't mind that.
Trent took control, gives it back to Alisson.
Deals with it. That's what I like to see. Defenders dealing with situations. Don't skirk your responsibility.
Ball back with that. Alisson, he's had the ball at his feet a lot, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, poor ball inside by Canate.
Was that Canate?
Canate, Liverpool are in big bother. Van Dijk comes across.
Covers.
He's hurt himself there, Virgil. He blocks the shot from Raul Jimenez.
Yeah, as you could see him limping away.
Van Dijk's in trouble. He's injured. He's limping away. We'll keep an eye on that one as the ball stays in play.
Don't like to see it. I don't like to say it, but you might be right there. You know.
He was hobbling after the block. Hopefully, it's just like a clap.
A charge, yeah, maybe just.
Ibu does really well to win that ball. Best
he left my man in a pile.
Here's Pachetic striding through midfield. Timocas to his left.
Oh, good.
Finds him. Can Costas find a cross? He can. Cleared up rather than out by Wolves, though. Can Pachetic recycle?
Oh, what a touch. What a touch.
Yeah,
what a touch.
That was Martino with an excellent touch.
What a
Wolves.
touch.
Wolves are out.
Nah, my man's going to get that.
Virgil's done well to win it back again.
It's been a good game so far. The quality looks better than what we was playing the other day against Palace.
Both teams, yeah. Van Dijk looks okay from that little impact injury thing. I don't think he'll be doing
any. Yeah, he's looking on his leg a little bit. He's not going to be
completely comfortable. I don't think Ibu did him any favours at all. It was a hospital pass that Canate played that Van Dijk had to go and deal with.
Ibu's not going to be doing it. He's not going to be doing the tackles. That tackle was heavy, bro. Heavy.
He made up for
that was a blockbuster tackle, that.
Hopefully Van Dijk just runs that one off, but we'll find out in due course.
That was like a
Jota over the top looking for Salah, too much on.
That was like a Michael Bay tackle, just pure action, just
smashing. Interesting, like
explosions and shit, man.
At times, Liverpool look like it's hard to know who's playing where. Jota's definitely playing centrally again now, with Darwin out left. They are interchanging a lot, those two, which
makes
both,
sense.
Well, they can do it. Gives you a bit. Does give you that a bit of unpredictability as Wolves go long. Poor ball straight to Trent. Trent can fire it into Salah, into Elliott, round the corner.
Just a bit behind him, though.
Yeah, it was. Jota's done well though to pass it to Darwin, looking for a ball. He goes back post looking for Salah to rub it. But it falls out to Pachetic. No.
Oh, that's a poor ball. Unlucky lad.
Be careful
lad.
there.
But you know what? We'll take that. That's not a bad place to give away a free kick. Unlucky. What? Are you mad? Are you mad? Are you taking the piss?
40 minutes in and
he's like fucking hell. I'd be like fucking hell as well. He probably said that in a Scouse accent.
Paul Tierney's decided to book Stefan Pachetic.
Really? For that?
It's a bit cynical.
It's not even. He's going for the ball though. He's actually going for. He knows he's made the mistake, so he's going to win the ball back himself.
He's stopped the counter attack, hasn't he? Even on the edge of his own box.
On the edge of his own box, though. Like, come on.
He's done this a while.
Ref now, yeah. Check this, ref.
He's done this a while, Paul. Stefan Pachetic had to play in a booking for a long time. Just something to keep an eye on. He's going to have to be a little bit more careful now as well. No more stopping counter attacks just like that. But it was his poor pass that gave the ball away, and he had to go and try and chase it down. I actually think he was trying to foul him. I think he might have thought he'd got away with a yellow. He goes in for another tackle straight away. There's Pachetic. There's no messing about. Be careful there, son. He tried to pressure Lemina into an error, didn't. And Wolves are knocking it round the back now.
I just want that same energy.
Wolves all space down this right-hand side for Sarabia. He cuts inside.
Where's the midfield? Where was the midfield?
Darwin's done well.
Darwin doing? Pass it.
Nunes did really well to trap the man.
Yeah, but you've got to pass the ball early. You've got to get someone on the bike there, lad.
Semedo would have been in though. He done really well tracking his runner.
And offside, he's offside.
Poor by Wolves.
Lazy
play, Sarabia just didn't get himself back on side at all. It's a free kick for Liverpool from the offside. But yeah, fair play to Nunes because there was a massive overlap on. It was Semedo running down that right hand side, and fair play Darwin. We mentioned before him and Jota interchanging. Liverpool did well that the fact that it was Darwin on the right hand side because he had the pace to burn. I don't think Jota was ever getting back there. You get me? Pachetic loses out. There's a poor ball into him. And he's lost out. Jürgen, by the way, was having a little moment at the fourth fish, so I don't think he was best pleased with Stefan Pachetic's yellow card earlier on.
I think it's just a bit soft, to be honest. Like, you normally get away with at least one of them.
Yeah, you're right.
He hasn't really put in any other bad tackles or anything like that, has he?
Ball's going out.
It's just Costas stops it from being a corner.
It was almost a Wolves corner. Costas Timocas gets himself across and slides to prevent that corner. So it's a throw in for Semedo down in front of the cop end right-hand side for Wolves, left back for Liverpool. And it is still 0-0. I think I'll get another song going here. I think a bit of a Liverpool.
Danny said before as well, with the draws, feel free to pull their name out the hat at any point.
On them beers?
Yeah.
Just buy it a drink if you want, Dan. That was poor from Wolves. The throw-in taker takes the throw-in, gets it back off the return man, is just stood offside. Oh no, it went out. Apologies, it went straight out for the throw-in. Thought he was flagged for offside, just a throw-in. Like Simicast along with.
Where are we up to with these likes, guys?
We are on 634 of these likes. There are 4,100 people watching. So if you don't mind, if you are watching, if you could please like the stream, it really does help us out in terms of the YouTube algorithm. So if you can do that for us now, really would appreciate it. It takes you less than a second, and like I say, it does help us out. YouTube algorithm loves the likes. And the more people who are watching, the less likes you've got. That actually goes against you, which is weird. But then how it works.
We got a man on the inside.
Yeah. You know it's working. Right then, long ball towards Mo Salah.
Nearly 18 minutes played. It's gone quite quick, to be fair.
Yeah, Roger. Liverpool win the ball back again. They've done that quite a bit.
Yeah, in their half as well. In their positions off, doing well.
Jota back playing centre forward. Finds Trent Alexander-Arnold, but again he's forced backwards. Wolves are. It almost becomes a 4-5-1 when you haven't got the ball. And it's hard for Liverpool to get round. Elliott skips past his man though. Can he find a pass? Trent in space finds him. First ball in by Alexander-Arnold, right towards the back post, all the way through to Nunes. But he's ran out. He's out of the box. It was a long ball, just a bit overhit. And Liverpool going to try and rebuild again with Tsimikas. Tries to beat his man, loses out. Throw into Liverpool. Sarabia getting back and doing his defensive duties. And it's done on a throw in. Left hand side that Costas himself will take.
It's almost the Jota song.
Let's get him. No, well, Costas first.
That's a neat pass. Oh, good little overlap there.
There's Salah.
Good play, good sub.
Salah's cross. Jota flicked. Oh, didn't get enough on it.
Oh.
Jota tries to do the Darwin Nunes versus Real Madrid finish and just couldn't get enough on it. And it's what's funny, Errol, is that I think if he entirely misses this, Nunes might have a tap in. But because he gets something on it, just can't get it.
Takes it away from it. It takes it out of his path.
If there was a defender in the way, to be fair, I mean, if Jota just connects better with that, it's a goal. He needs lessons off Darwin, doesn't he? Because it was another good ball by Mo Salah. It was almost an identical ball to the one he played to Nunes against Real Madrid. As Ibu Konate goes down after a bit of a clash. The referee says play on, cut the balls with Alisson Becker. Someone wanted the Jota song sound.
Yeah.
Liverpool win the ball again. They've done that quite a bit, to be fair. And Elliott tries to find Alexander-Arnold and does. Salah turns inside to find Elliott. Nice little 1-2. He's forced backwards though in the end. Wolves are just about doing enough defensively. Can Harvey Elliott change that as he goes down the line?
Well, Salah's unmarked there. He's got a man to run at now.
Space. Salah cuts inside. He's into the box.
No, he's got three though. Like, you needed to free the ball.
That had to go a lot earlier from Mo Salah. I know he's Mo Salah, but there was 4 men on him. Wasn't quite able to beat all of them. I think that once he beat the first guy, I think it had to go, didn't it? Wolves have got an injury problem here as Bueno's gone down. No Bueno for Bueno. Can't be cramp already. No, he's feeling his hamstring. That'll be him done. He's gone down feeling his hamstring, and that's going to be an early change for Wolves, you'd think.
He ran his race.
Altnori might come on and play left back, perhaps. They've got Johnny and Ait-Nouri who are both full backs, so potentially one of them, you would think.
We've hit the 1k likes. That's mad that we've hit 1k likes on this stream quicker than we did. Maybe, yeah. Interesting.
Nice one.
Appreciate it. Kinder Bueno is down.
No Bueno. Yeah, Ait-Nouri, I think that is warming up. They've also got Johnny who can play full back if they wanted to, but you'd be shocked if he stays on now. If someone goes down old and after stretching that hamstring out, that's a risk if you let him carry on. I can't believe that. I reckon this is just a physio giving his mate a little time to warm up, you get me?
Oh, buying a little bit of time, absolutely.
Mate says, Steve-o, give Errol a chance on them Haribos. Are you doing enough?
I'm doing enough, yeah.
I've had quite a few of them. I'm quite nervous.
That's what we do. It's normally me or it's one of us is the nervous seated in the studio. Like, we'll bring a little snack and you'll see whoever's going for the snack the most is usually the most nervous of the two of us. I've got sensations out there, but they're so crunchy.
They're too loud on the mic. They're a break snack.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, he's got a 45-minute show at the end of this. That's when I'll devour. I might save you some of them as well, but I will probably devour the.
No, when you be you. Yeah, Wolves are. Well, they are rare. This guy isn't getting treated. They're just getting the sub ready.
Yeah. Richard Jackson says late, but how are we doing? It's 0-0, and we're doing all right. We're doing okay.
Yeah, Wolves are definitely going to make this change. The lad was nowhere near ready, so they're doing that thing where they're pretending to give the lad who's on the pitch treatment as the substitute gets himself ready. It is going to be Ait-Nouri. He's a good player as well. Oh, just pulled his own kicks off live on the TV. Interesting to see.
It's mad the last time that he's Salah's man, innit?
Yeah.
The last time I watched a game with you and Salah's man went off, it was a kind of a changing point. I don't think we realised how much.
It was against Madrid, wasn't it?
Yeah, a changing point that was, because he had Alaba. But then Nacho came on, and then Nacho was just... I've always liked Nacho, but he's a utility player for them, isn't he? So he's not the specialist anymore.
He just did his job.
But he did his job, yeah. And I think Salah's impact after that
What's interesting though is Aïnouri's a very attacking fullback. Bueno is more like... So this is kind of like an opposite sub. They're bringing on a more offensively minded fullback.
What's he trying to do?
I'm not sure what they're trying to do. Are they going to send him back on? Surely not. Unless they are, they're going to ask him to go and stand on the pitch for a little bit. I don't know what it is. Anyway, back underway, Wolves take their throw-in. You can come off that if you want to go. Yeah. I got you.
Whoa.
That took a long time, that delay, by the way. Still... How long was he down for there? It was a good few minutes. We'll see how long it gets added on, but I don't think Liverpool were best pleased with it.
About 4 minutes, weren't they?
They took that long. The sub's going to be made now, but the sub was nowhere near ready, so they just didn't get that out. It was about a yard on the touchline. They could just rolled him off the pitch and carried on.
They never do, though, do they?
Nah,
it's
the ref...
all in-game management sometimes when you're the shit team.
If you're a ref... No, the ref should have been more forceful there and said, listen, mate, move there. He didn't, and Wolves took a long time to get the game. And even now, throw in, and now they make the sub, and again, it's another delay. I don't think Anfield, those fans over on that in that Ste and Errol stand were getting a bit restless having a little go with the referee and the Wolves players. But we are back underway now as Ibu Konate just pumps it forward. Jota flicks it on, but it's quite easy for Wolves to defend, which they do. Yeah, a little delay in play there, just breaking the rhythm. Wolves won't mind that. As a battle over on the halfway line, Wolves think it should have been their ball. Mateus Nunes was fuming. But referee and linesman both give it to the Reds.
We should be really doing Mateus Nunes watch tonight. Really, we should be. This is another chance.
We've seen about it 100 times. We play these every week. We're playing them next week, apparently. I think I've heard. There's a friendly organised. Like at some point, it's fucking Liverpool v Wolves. Liverpool, Wolves, Brighton. Liverpool, Wolves, Brighton. Liverpool, well, oh, bloody hell. Right then, here we go again.
It's a lot, innit?
Ball at the back for Wolves. Their goalie kit's very similar to their player kit, by the way.
Is it like an off-lilac? Is it like a little purple?
It just looks, when you look first of all, you can't tell if it's a player until you properly concentrate. I mean, the gloves give it away.
Yeah.
Jose Sarr's kick is a rubbish one, straight out of play. And
that's how you know he's not an outfielder.
Yeah, that helps you. He could play for us doing that. And throw in for Liverpool that goes back to Ibu Konate. I think I'm on a bit with We Love You Liverpool. Ball goes long for Salah to chase. Interesting that the goalie didn't come for that one. In the end, this mate plays it back to him. And Sarr's kick again is not a good one.
Not the best.
But it gets all the way to the halfway line. Yeah. But it got there after this high off the 40 the entire way. Liverpool could have just done with someone being there just to stick a boot out, because it wasn't a good kick again from Sarr. That isn't his game, is it? He isn't a great kicker.
Harried. Not giving that a lot
of
time to turn or anything.
That goalie, would you? Already a few times I was kicking, doesn't look the best. Well, yeah, they got away with that one because it skimmed along the floor almost, but got to the halfway line. You just need someone to do it. Shout out to Drake Josh with the £5 super chat. Steve, which team are dominating, playing the best, please? Probably us, but not much. No goalies really have to make a save yet, Josh. So I'd say we're having more of the ball, but without really doing too much with it in terms of a final ball. Would I prefer to say? Both sides, really. Liverpool will win it back high up the pitch again.
How's he got that? No.
That's Mateus Nunes who's just dribbled past half the Liverpool team in his own box. He's still got it.
He's still got it.
Chetters don't foul him. Oh, he's done well there. Nunes and Wolves are out.
He's done really well. He's just made the Liverpool midfield forward line look stupid.
He ran through a lot of them and got Wolves up the pitch. Although now they're going
none of his teammates can really come with the same level of energy because they've had to go.
I'm surprised Ruben Neves went backwards there because he usually doesn't. He's like he'd rather play a forward ball, but Wolves ended up back with their goalie, which is mad really because Nunes did so well. He ran past about 4 Liverpool players, opened up the space, and Wolves didn't really make anything of it. Didn't do anything. They're quite happy to just hold the ball where and when they can.
But I don't want that to lure us into no false sense of security either from our perspective, because we've seen how quick teams can. If he's in the right area and he can just run through, or a pass can just cut open our defence, we could still be in trouble. So we've still got to be switched on even when they are knocking the ball around here.
Absolutely.
We've seen it before. It only takes 1 or 2 passes and boom, a team can be in. So there we go. That midfield's got to put the press on.
Wolves go long now again, looking for Sarabia. He's up against Tsimikas. Tsimikas does well, does really well, and he's helped out by Nunes. He does well to find Jota.
That's good work.
Defending from Liverpool. Can they launch a counter with Jota?
Good little chop inside. Jota, good pass as well.
Darwin's got Elliott to his right, finds him. It wasn't a great ball, but Elliott's done just about okay. Loses out second chance though. It was a poor ball from Nunes. He under it, didn't he? And Lamina, 6'3" of him or whatever against Harvey Elliott in a 50-50. There's only going to be one winner there, isn't he? And that's poor. It wasn't great from Nunes because Jota did so well. You're right with the little chop back, finds Darwin. It was a simple pass. It was like 5 yards, and he just didn't put enough on it. And in the end, like I say, Lamina is always going to be favourites against Harvey Elliott in a challenge. It's a shame that because Liverpool did really well to launch themselves. That counter-attacking position, just an under-hit pass from Darwin Núñez. And the ball's back with Alisson. At his feet goes to Verge, back to Ali. Interesting, well, I'm trying to figure out Wolves. It is almost like a 4-3-3 now, isn't it, really? They match man for man against Liverpool. Definitely when Elliott gets the ball, Lamina's all over him.
Yeah, all over him.
He's trying to do a job on Harvey Elliott. He's obviously Liverpool's creative outlet. There he is again, and there comes Lamina again. That's one way to drag them out, though, if you can. If you can find Elliott and Lamina comes around.
Someone just needs to run into that space.
If Elliott can pop it off quickly, you might have a chance. Oh, Alisson plays a loose ball to and Konate. It's not great, and Wolves come on the attack. Cross comes in towards the back post. Virgil heads clear.
There, though.
2 times now, Ibu Konate's played Liverpool into trouble with poor passes. And 2 times Virgil van Dijk's kind of had to bail him out a little bit. In the end, Liverpool win a free kick for Semedo, was judged to have fouled Jota. But yeah, that's twice from Konate now, Errol. That is 2 poor passes, really. Actually, to be fair, that one was more Alisson than Konate. It wasn't a good ball by Alisson to Konate, but either way, it's up, just playing yourself into bother a little bit. I think I'm being harsh on Ibu there. I think that was more Alisson's fault, but either way, that's one from Ali and one from Ibu now, where Liverpool have just give themselves a bit of a headache. Don't really need to do that.
Nope, we certainly don't.
Right, then, coming up to half an hour gone as Konate finds Trent. We haven't seen too much of Trent on the ball, really. Liverpool is knocking it around as best they can with the force backwards. Van Dijk then cuts inside to Bajcetic. Be careful. Goes back to
He's been good.
Yeah,
he's been good.
He had a good half.
I feel sorry for him on that yellow. It's probably made him play within himself a little bit since. Yeah. He likes to be all action, doesn't he? He doesn't mind getting himself about if he knows he's got the freedom to put a tackle in. But that ref's just put the handcuffs on him because he's a crank. And there's a ball over the top. Oh, he's got a little touch, a little deflection.
Leave that, Mo. Win the corner.
Yes, Mo. Sensible. I think not daft.
Elliott was looking for Salah. I think Aït-Nouri got a little flick on it.
It did, didn't
Salah could have chose to keep it in, but I think he was with back to goal. I think he made the right decision to let that one go for a corner kick. So Liverpool have Trent Alexander-Arnold on said corner kick. So it's going to be an outswinger. Up go the big centre half. There goes.
Third corner now. Come on, let's.
There's Liverpool. There's 3 big lads there. Núñez, Konate, Van Dijk. 3 big old lads. Corner comes in, headed up and away by Semedo. Van Dijk tries to nod it back in the end. They forced over. Be careful, Wolves are going to play the long kick. They've done the Alisson. They've tried to do the Alisson Becker Salah trick. It's got towards Aït-Nouri, but.
It's going to be a
throw into Wolves. I think Simicast.
If anything, it should be a foul. If it can't be a throw-in. That can't be a Wolves throw-in. You can't just start making up the rules as you go along. It has to be a foul. If you're going to give something, it has to be the foul.
It is a foul.
It's not. What? Yeah, you can't start making up the rules, ref.
Jurgen Klopp can't believe that.
But they're just making it up as they go along.
It was either a free kick or a Liverpool ball. In the end, it's kicked straight behind the play to Liverpool. Jurgen's furious at that ref. At the lines.
What kind of bullshit's that? Don't tell him to calm down, like. What do you mean, lad?
He's having a big row with the 4th official, is Jurgen.
But the 4th official's chatting. He's just waffling.
Anyway, Liverpool give the ball away to Neves. Got a super chat here from Matthew Daniels, $99. Happy birthday to Abe in the Discord. The Reds victory is the only suitable gift here. Happy birthday, you, Abe, indeed. Absolutely. OMK19 in the Discord says, why have we made passing in our own half look very complicated recently? I think it's just a lack of confidence, isn't it? Everyone's just in general, everyone's a little half yard off, but it is right. Wolves have pressed okay, but we're not great. Well, we haven't gated a lot of things this season, to be fair, Errol. But that is another one where we have shot ourselves in the foot a little bit, haven't we?
Certainly. Not been the best, but at the end of the day, we've still got time to put it right to an extent.
Foul against Timakaas.
Yeah,
inside
no.
his own half.
Oh, yeah, and that was...
By Jimenez on Timakaas. Foul. Liverpool play the quick free kick, literally from their own corner flag. And Alisson Becker can bring the ball out to Ibu Konate. Going to go long, is he? No, Trent does well.
Does well.
Finds Jota.
But it's a little loose pass. Jota's on his heels there. He's not really anticipating the ball coming into him. That's better. Well. Fabinho just goes right through him, lays the ball off. It's a little bit
Nunes
light.
Goes for the shot, blocked. Kansar keeps that in. No, that's gone out. That
Fuck off, lad. Is he going to start making up shit now as well?
That's clearly out. Yeah, he's
conceded it, Annie, because fuck me. Takes the little deflection and then he just slides. That's poor keeping that. He just allows himself to slide out. It's like doing a slip and slide.
just kept going. Right, then Costas is going to go over and take the corner. He's got Elliott short if he wants him.
So we're changing up the corner taker now. It's going on the in-swinger, yeah. Okay, this is the 4th one. Let's get on a red head.
Oh. What's happened there?
Oh, sorry.
The Wolves goalkeeper and centre half are on the floor.
How?
I don't know why.
How?
Mo Salah's saying I didn't touch him.
It's
Moutinho kind of fell into Sarr. I don't know what happened there.
What?
Let's have a little look off the ball. They're having a little bit of push and shoving. I don't know what's going on there.
Salah just doesn't hold himself out. Oh my God, get up,
Salah's just knocked 2 men over himself with his man strength. Moutinho give him a nudge in the back, so Salah just give one back.
That's pathetic.
Right then, corner comes in. Towards Sarr, punched out to Fabinho. Shoot, blocked.
Unlucky.
It was a good effort from Fabinho.
It would have been on target, it would have been.
Ball in from Timakaas towards heads of the way, I think that by Kilman. And Wolves can get the second ball.
Pathetic as well, wins his header.
Well, be careful there. It goes back to Alexander Arnold. He's going to go all the way back to Alisson Becker.
That'll do. No danger.
Long ball by Ali, but it's a poor one, really, straight to the centre half. And Semedo, under pressure from Nunes, does well, or downward offside with the chase. That cannot be taken from there. Moutinho tried to take a quick free kick, but it was about 20 yards further forward.
We've got another super chat there from Matthew Daniels.
I've read it.
I've
read it too. You can come off that, I've got them here, mate, honestly. Don't ruin the game for yourself. I got you. 4,500 people watching, 1,100 likes. If you can give the like a stream, one of you, 4,700 people. Stefan Bachetti's just gone down holding his leg there, and it's a yellow card for Semedo, I think it was, is it?
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I wasn't paying too much attention. Bacchetti just looks in pain now, he's not happy.
It looks like he's never got shinies
on that kid. It's a bouncing ball.
Oh, it's just a high foot. He hasn't got shinies on.
He's the smallest shin pads of all time, you'd think, if he has, but either way, he's in a bit of pain now. As Semedo clash with him, high boot. It's crossbow, I'd love to see Carvalho get some minutes tonight.
I think you've got to be in a commanding position before you can...
Firmino and Gakpo are going to be on before him, aren't they, really? Obviously, 5 subs helps, but... Yeah, maybe, listen, I think he should have came on the other day, but you never know.
It really does look like he's got no shin pads on, look at his shins, I can see his shins.
Yeah. If he's got shinies on, they must be the tiniest things in the world.
I can literally see his shins.
Van Dijk's long ball then if we get back underway.
Oh, it's a good header though.
Yeah, into Jota.
Strength. Nah, don't go
Jota
back.
Looking for Elliott. It wasn't a great ball from Elliott to Alexander Arnold. But it's a throw in. That's Ait-Nouri wins his header. Right then, Harvey Elliott into Fabinho down the line. Another poor pass. That's just going to trickle out for a Wolves goal kick. It's kind of been a story of the half, really. Errol's been a few nearly moments, but not nearly enough, really.
Started off quite well, to be fair. It's kind of just lost that. I fucking hate that word at the minute. It's lost its intensity, to be honest.
It's following a similar pattern to that Crystal Palace game where there's just not a lot. I mean,
not a lot of quality. It's the quality.
We haven't really seen a goalie make a save. Sarr had P-roller, didn't he, from Bajcetic, but that's about it, really. Alisson had to make a little bit of a save.
From Moutinho, yeah, there's...
But not much. That on the back post, but I'm not even sure that was on target too bad. But yeah, we haven't seen a lot, to be honest, have we?
That gentleman's head is really shiny.
Me or him?
No, him in the background.
Oh yeah. I can relate. Throwing for Wolves down right in front of the Kenny Dalglish stand as Harvey Elliott tries to win the ball back, but it's another throw into Wolves. they're quite happy to slow this thing down as well, aren't they?
Yeah, they're going to be.
Right then, coming up to 37.5 minutes gone. Liverpool 0, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. As Liverpool win the ball back again with Bajcetic and Fabinho doing a good job. Van Dijk clears as far as Costas. He's going to have to go backwards to the goalie though.
Very smart.
He's going to go to Canate, and Liverpool could try and build out from the right-hand side of their defence again. Into Alexander-Arnold, round the corner for Salah. 10.
Go now.
Salah into some semblance of space. He's got Alexander-Arnold to his side and uses him. Trent, left-footed cross comes in. Wolves will deal with that all day, I think, though. I think if you ask Craig Dawson and Kilman what just fancy all day,
crosses
I
think
they'll fancy them.
Anything around the 6 yard
Might have to be a little bit more cute than that.
When you've got time and they can be set.
Got big old grocks, aren't they? They'll lead them.
They're old school defenders as well. They're not trying to do all the fancy shit nowadays.
That's Craig Dawson's job. Just committed, wins tackles, wins headers. We've seen him time again against Liverpool for a number of different teams. Similar from two big fellas, aren't they? They're a big side. Wolves, even Tomatoes, tall, out Norris. They're quite happy defending crosses. I think Liverpool might need to try and work the ball behind them or into some space.
Not a lot of space behind them. That's what I've noticed.
I'm just not sure those crosses are going to get too much joy, but I think low crosses might be better. Here goes Nunes up against Lamina. Lamina's done well. Just threw that one on the floor. And Wolves can clear. Nice by Fabinho.
That's good. Now you've got the chance.
Jota into the box, down to Nunes, overhits it. Nunes keeps it in.
Yes!
Elliott!
Oh my days, blood. Are you mad? Are you mad?
It's a poor header from Harvey Elliott.
Don't have to be the tallest guy on the pitch for that. Are you mad, bro? What's going on? Look at this. Fabinho does so well, sticks a big leg in. Then Jota there. All they have to do is lay it into Nunes' path. It's overcooked, but Nunes doesn't give up on it. He sticks it up right by the... Bro. I
do wonder if the fella advancing towards Elliott half puts him off. It's a poor header from Harvey Elliott.
You've got to hit the target.
How far out? That's 7-8 yards out, centre of the goal. And he nods it wide. It wasn't I mean, you're right, Nunes did so well to keep it in. It's a big opportunity just before half-time for Harvey Elliott.
That's the best chance Liverpool have carved open, and as you said...
Another injury for Wolves, by the way. Lamina's down now.
It was that low ball into the box. It was the low ball going into the box that had them going running back on themselves.
That's what I'm saying about...
And then you can stick it up because they're not set then. They're running back towards goal. They're not set at all.
Exactly. I was saying before, those crosses from deep aren't doing anything. How did he get injured? Nunes goes past them.
Or does he just pull something there? Or does Nunes stand on him now?
I think he's hurt his groin. I'm not sure. Or it's his hand. He's hurt his hand, Matt Lamina. It's taped up anyway. So maybe he's already had an injury, but he looks like he's in some considerable pain in his left arm. I wonder if he's already got it heavily bandaged. I wonder if he's come in with like a knock or something. He's re-aggravated it, but that's the point. If you're going to cross it against it, it's got to be from the byline and deep and backwards, get them run towards their own goal, like you just say, because they'll head anything else out from deep. But that's a poor header from Harvey Elliott. I know he's not exactly known for his aerial prowess, but...
You don't have to be known for it when it's...
Do you think he's started to be too precise? He's just trying to find the corner rather than just nodding it on target. Because if that's on target, it's going to have to be some save from the goalkeeper really to stop it.
And that's got to be a foul as well. Come on, ref.
Ruben Neves fouls Jota. Liverpool got a yellow card, but not going to get it.
It's because they had 10 men on the pitch at the time.
Neves just made the foul just so he could get his mate back on the pitch. It's fair enough from his perspective. Liverpool take the free kick short then, and there's Virgil. Looking for a switch, goes back to the goalkeeper.
Come on.
He's got Fabinho to his left, he's got Canate to his right, he's got Elliott down the middle, he goes to Elliott.
It's a fab.
Yeah, back to his goalkeeper. This might need to go from Ali. It does. He's looking left for strength. Flick on by Jota. Can Salah get there? No, he didn't. Dawson did well.
Did really well. Fuck's sake.
Twice, he had two men around.
And Harvey's just getting big broed and just told, no, not happening.
And Wolves trying to knock it down there.
Playing with a little bit
got some pace.
He's got no one really helping him though, has he? Look at him, he's just there. Isolate.
He megs Van Dijk though. Cross. Liverpool got some defenders to it. Trent does well and sweeps it clear with his left foot. Can Jota win that ball? No, it's headed clear, straight for the Liverpool throw-in now. Into Jurgen Klopp's hands and he throws it to Darwin to get the game underway again.
1-2.
Clever.
Nice.
Darwin for the big good ball. Great ball to Trent.
Yeah.
Trent's got room in front of him. Finds Salah. Nice
This is
turn.
better from Liverpool.
Salah didn't quite get there, just over it. Salah drifted into like a number 10 position, tried to find Jota on the spin, but he overcooked that one. That's kind of been the story of the game, Errol, a little bit. Under-hit passes, over-hit passes, just a little bit of that. The only one that really kind of got there was Núñez, and even that was on the back of an over-hit pass from Jota towards Harvey Elliott's head. But
it was salvaged there, weren't it? Really?
Yeah, you did, you're right. That's what's kind of been in the final third, just lots of oohs and ahs. No one being really just precise and clinical enough just yet. Liverpool changed that as Jota links up with Salah.
Some of the
Salah's done well to win that,
too bad. He just can't keep it in now. It's just ball was always running away.
He'd have been better letting the first one go out by trying to keep it in. Salah conceded a throw in. He might have had a throw in. He shakes his head. I don't think it was the best layout from Diogo Jota, who's back playing forwards again. There he is. I suppose just try and play it up towards. Kanate's adjudged to have fouled Martino, I think, on the halfway line. Not with Jimenez, rather.
He's like a pirate without the
he's got like an eye patch, but it's not on the side of his head. Yeah. He used to have the big skull cap. He's getting less and less, which is probably good news. Whole fingers crossed, it means he's recovering better. But it does look like he's like got an eye patch on the side of his head. Yeah, we've had 18 touches in their box. They've had 7 in ours. We just had, again, but neither goalkeepers really had too much in terms of saves to make. If anything, Alisson's probably had the most difficult of the saves. The ball is back at the feet of Jose Sarri. His kick isn't great again. Goes straight to Fabinho. Oh, high foot, referee!
Yellow card, please. I'll have a card for that. Thank you.
What do you mean I
didn't do nothing? You lad, you just wellied him in the head.
Harvey Elliott.
He's not the tallest of guys as well. Come on.
Did he catch him? It was a high boot by Martino. The ball goes high. Elliott goes down holding it. Did he catch him?
Of course he caught him.
Let's have a look.
Fabinho's just taking it on. Oh no, he doesn't. He pulls out. Elliott's a shitbag. Elliott's a shitbag.
Let's have a look. He's won a free kick out of it.
He's a shitbag. Elliott is a shitbag.
Is he?
I'm sorry. I retract what I was saying about Gian Martino. I don't want him to get a card.
I do.
Elliott's shithousery there was excellent. That's like A-level drama. You just smashed its head in there.
It wasn't a foul on Elliott at all. He's
and the award for best actor goes to...
To be fair, right, it probably is a free kick just for the high boot.
Oh, yeah.
But Elliott make sure he won it. Liverpool try and play a quick one to Mo Salah and overhit it. Are you going to get another chance at it?
Yeah, we will. Come on, we'll take it.
Wolves will be fuming at that.
Gian Martino's still fuming. He's like, lad, I pulled out. Like...
Liverpool tried to take the quick free kick. It went straight through to Sarr. But Paul Tainey said they're going to have another go at it. It's probably done Liverpool a favour, really.
Yeah, because the execution of that.
It wasn't great.
Quick free
it's
kick
very straight. Liverpool have got all the men over on the left-hand side. The ball is central. It's going to be a cross.
It wasn't
a good idea. Yeah, just overhit it.
4 minutes added on, bear in mind.
Tsimikas
takes it this time.
Wolves' first contact is a Wolves' head. And then
to the keeper as well. Unchallenged and everything, you know. Shit makes you feel sick.
Right then. Yeah, we're into 4 minutes at a time, and it should have been at 15. He wanted to turn that left back, was down injured, but there we go. Wolves gift him. A player slips when he hits it, but it finds a Wolves man's feet. Virgil van Dijk just big bullies somebody over on the left back position, but it bounces out for a Wolves throw in. Semedo felt that. Yeah, he just ran straight into Virgil van Dijk. And Virgil van Dijk went nowhere. It's like running to a brick wall. Semedo winded himself in the process. As Wolves knocked the ball. Lemina, he almost drops in as a third centre half, doesn't he? At times.
Sprays it though. He's the one who can distribute. And again, a loose pass, but the midfield is a little bit.
Liverpool have won it back with
Fabinho. Well done. Come on, just snap forward now.
There's Trent in space.
Let's punish them.
Alexander-Arnold crossing, chest down by Núñez. Elliott shot. Nearly goes in, nearly goes under Jose Sarr. It just goes round the corner. I thought he'd absolutely fumbled the bag there, Errol, but he just about got enough on it. Great ball by Trent. Lovely knockdown by Núñez. First time effort from Elliott. It's a great save. It's not
close, you know.
It's a great save, actually.
Kicks it into the ground. That is an excellent save.
I thought he'd almost fumbled it in, but I'd done him a disservice. That's an amazing save by Sarr. Low down to his left to deny Harvey Elliott.
Would have been a great time to score that as well.
Awesome save, corner for Liverpool then.
Harvey's already scored against Wolves once this season. He would have been great to get another one.
Corner comes in.
Liverpool head.
Núñez!
He gets that all wrong. Darwin gets a free head and gets it all wrong.
Just gets underneath the ball. I thought Sarr, on first view, I thought Sarr had kind of missaved. Did that make sense? Like it almost got through. It wasn't. It was an unbelievable save. Corner comes in and Darwin just gets underneath it. He done so well to get down to that left hand side. Then it was a great move from Liverpool. It was the first time they found Trent in space, And he loves that.
He didn't have to set. He didn't like stop and set himself. Though he just let it go.
And he had Darwin to target as well, which he likes.
Canate. Oh, lands awkward there, but he does get back up. He's going to be okay.
Salah does really well. Back
strong.
Referee, got to give the foul.
Come on, thank you, ref. Ref, come on, patting up, ref.
He's give it. Salah was getting manhandled. He still played the ball off, but it wasn't no advantage. So it's a free kick for Liverpool on the halfway line. To be honest, I don't think Dawson minds that giving them. You'll give them all away all day, rather than get spun by Mo Salah. But Liverpool had 2 good chances there for both for Harvey Elliott. One he'd got wrong himself. One was a good save from the goalkeeper. Liverpool have ended the half quite well.
That was wild. What do you mean? He's got the ball. He just proper swiped at him.
And then ball is back at Sarr's feet within like the final minute of injury time.
That's probably the best kick he's done in the first 45 minutes.
Ball's going to try and play out. Kanate's beaten to it. Be careful here. Oh, half a block by Tsimikas, but Sarabia still got it.
And then he does
really
well
again. Gives it to his goalkeeper and he can clear. Costas did well twice there. Good ball from Alisson as well. Go on, Darwin. His first touch isn't great, but he's managed to keep it in. Darwin Núñez looking to spring Liverpool on the attack. Goes back to Bajcetic. You wonder if he could have been a bit quicker there, mate. And in the end, all the momentum goes out of that. I think if Darwin's first touch was better, he's in, but at the point he has to get it under control, he's got nowhere to go. And Liverpool got the ball at their centre-half feet. One final attack of the half, maybe. Although they're not going anywhere quickly at the moment.
It's mad.
So, it's fouled.
It's a little bit of a mad one for me as well, because I'm looking at it and thinking, like, everything... Oh, there's a yellow card from the ref.
Interesting, that. Sarabia booked.
Everything almost seems
to... Let's have a look at this. Sorry, I'll come back to it. It is... Oh, yeah, it's a bad tackle, that. What's he moaning about? Fucking hell, it's a horrendous tackle. Liverpool are going to have a free kick to end the half. Are they going to go long with it? Or no, referee not even going to let us take it?
No.
Half-time whistle goes. Then it's Liverpool 0, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0, and Harvey Elliott shakes his head as he walks off. He had a gilt-edged opportunity to score a header that he put wide. Really should have scored. He thought he scored moments later, but Jose Sarr got down to his left-hand side, just fingertip save round the post. So once again, 3 halves in a row for Liverpool. 0 goals conceded, 0 goals scored. Better than Palace a bit. Well, our goalie hasn't been as tested, or our defence hasn't been tested nearly as much, really. Wolves have had 1 effort at goal of any note. Liverpool have pretty much kept the back door closed. They hadn't created too much, but then as we got to the latter knockings of the half, they did create a couple of chances. They both fell to Elliott. Liverpool are nowhere near the best, of course. We know what they are now, but a little bit better, I suppose.
I'd say there was a lot more control from us in that first 45. I felt as though we didn't ever really look worried or ever been put on the back foot or anything like that. I think everything that Wolves kind of threw at us, we was able to just deal with, soak up the pressure and deal with it. You know, the test Alisson first 15 minutes or so with that Jarmatinho shot. It's well worked by them, but he doesn't obviously get the placement, but he doesn't get the power on it to beat Alisson. I think as well, when you're then playing the way that we've been playing at the minute, it almost seems as though everything has to be perfect in order for us to actually score a goal, because there's been some good passes, but then the good passes are, followed up by an under-hit pass or an over-hit pass or a bad touch. And in those moments, everything just begins to break down. And that's where we've really struggled. It almost needs to come from back to front, and every single pass along the way needs to be perfect.
Our goalie's had the ball at his feet a lot. Alisson in his own box, which again goes to show a little bit what Wolves do. But what I would say, like I say, right at the end, we hadn't created a lot all game, but Liverpool did manage to get themselves a couple of really good opportunities. I'm going to try in a second, if I can, to bring up the stats from that first half. If Tom,
I think they were saying about 60% possession.
Yeah, 60%, 40.
7 shots or so.
7 shots, 2 on target. Now one is Stefan Bajcetic's one, but one is the Harvey Elliott one, which is the big chance. Wolves have had 4 shots, none of them really threatened. The Alisson one, you'd have been disappointed if he hadn't saved that one. So again, similar to, what I would say is that, and Jiff said this in our Club Legend Discord chat early, he said, Liverpool, I don't mind that because Liverpool are clearly being a bit more risk averse. A few times we're not committing too many men forward. I think Liverpool are, they are still a bit nervous of the counter attack and what Crystal Palace perhaps tried to do to them, or did do to them. But what's encouraging, like I say, I think we've the reason Harvey Elliott's in this team is to add an attacking dynamic from the midfield, and he's actually had the 2 best opportunities. He really should have scored the header. I think he gets a bit unlucky with the volley. It's a really good save, but I think the plan was always to have that 4th extra attacker. It's going to go and be Harvey Elliott, and he's almost made the difference twice again, which is a bit of a positive.
Yeah, you got to take it there. You know, we understand where his limitations are in that midfield role for me personally. So being able to kind of see that from the outset, you want those extra qualities that while you take that risk on him, is because you want those moments to fall to him. You want those moments where he's going to be that extra man doing that extra run into the box and trying to get on the end of something, or you want the one where Núñez plays it back to him and, you know, he's got a good shot on him. And unfortunately, you know, he should have scored the first one, but he's very unlucky with the second attempt. Do you know what I mean? That the keeper pulls out a worldie of a save, but he has been that little bit of difference. He has been that little bit of spark for us coming, because I don't think it's gel for the front three so far. You know, we kind of addressed how and if it will gel for us in 90 minutes with that front three. There probably needs to be some sort of changes, probably close to the hour mark. You might see Gakpo introduced, you might see Bobby introduced into the game, but Harvey from the off. I think to be honest, I'm actually quite pleased with that midfield performance, you know, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
he won the ball back a lot.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Fab's been more on it, but Jetta just won it back a little bit. And Elliott had the 2 best chances of the game.
You could be really critical.
All 3 of them are doing the job.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You could be really critical because obviously, like, well, you know, we're not winning and blah 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 blah. But when you look at it on face value, like a midfield that's probably not played that many games together, you know. I said at the beginning of the season, and we were talking about Carvalho before, you wouldn't really want a Carvalho Elliott midfield. You think it's a little bit too lightweight, and the age profiles of those players either side of Fabinho, would you trust them both? But he's went for another young lad in Bajcetic to be put in there, and he does trust Harvey, so it's still a big gamble. But as you said then, they're all playing their part, they're all delivering on their roles. Bajcetic is covering, he is being that extra man. I do feel as though it is that left-hand side that's being the more progressive side for us in terms of going forward. I think Fabinho, not only is he doing the defensive stuff well when obviously the ball's coming the other way, but when he's been in there off as well, and he's winning the ball high up the pitch, I think that's what we've missed from him for such a long time. And all right, yeah, at the minute it's not come to, we're not seeing the fruits of it because we're not, you know, 1 or 2 goals up. But then you've got our Harvey on there to be that extra spark, to be, as you said, that 4th man towards that attack. So all of them are doing their part right now, probably about 80% the level we need. Obviously 100% on the day, that's when we're going to get results, and that's going to be where the quality comes from.
I think everyone's been okay-ish, good to okay with it, but again, the attacking 3, I'd probably say have been a little bit under, which is probably why it's still 0-0. We've got a super chat earlier on from Hitchin Baz. Sorry, Baz just told me a while to get to it, but I was waiting for the right opportunity. Hi guys, I hope we start taking some of these chances in the second half, because it seems like we couldn't score in a brothel. Our front man needs to find his teeth. Come on, you Reds. And that's the thing, really. The best chances have both come to the midfielder. We haven't seen too much go the way of Salah. We haven't seen too much to go the way of Darwin, or indeed Jota, who I think, again, still looks a bit rusty, if truth be told, Jota. Having said that, Wolves have got a couple of centre-halves who just block, kick, head, everything. I think it might just be that it's your midfield runners who are going to try and maybe cause issues. But I think it's fair to say, I think now Darwin's looked like Sal's looked. I still think Jota isn't quite. I don't know, he isn't there yet. He's done a big layoff. I understand it. You could think there's a Gakpo or Firmino sub to be made in that game at some point for Jota, you would think.
I'd probably go for Gakpo, tall lad, innit? Like he'll get it.
He's been playing a lot as well recently, to be fair to him. But yeah, again, like I said, if I had to sum it up, I'd be like, it's been okay. Like in the middle of a good season, if you're having a really good, strong season, you go, you know what, that's all right, because we'll come out and win this. That's how we'd be thinking. But because the season's been what the season's been, everyone's a little bit anxious, and it completely makes sense. It really does. Right?
One goal will change the complexion, and I say either way, you know, if Wolves were to come now, it'd feel like a bit of a sucker punch. But if we was to get that one goal, we'd feel a lot more confident that we'll see this game out, because it doesn't look like we've been rarely put in any danger so far.
Touch wood, no, well, I say they haven't really done anything. By the way, just to let you know, there's obviously other footy going on around the league and the FA Cup.
I know, Dench.
Everton are getting beat 2-0 by Arsenal. Southampton are 2-1 down in the FA Cup to Grimsby Town, which Grimsby could be in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. Fair play to them. Burnley and Fleetwood, I know that's the one you're all hanging on for. That's 0-0. I'm sure you're all watching that one. Man United v West Ham United is still 0-0, and Sheffield United against Tottenham 0-0. So yeah, not a lot of goals going around there, but yeah, Grimsby beating Southampton, like, that's potentially huge. Is it a huge upset? It still is a huge upset, even though Southampton are rubbish.
Yeah, but
And Everton are doing themselves no favours. But Everton, if Everton do survive relegation, it's not going to be on the back of their away form. It's almost certainly going to be back on their league form. And yet Arsenal doing themselves a bit of good in that title race as well, which is none of our business at the moment, unfortunately. Yeah, Rabadán with the super chat says it could be worse. We could have all been Saints fans. Yeah, not doing great. Those lads are they. In terms of like, again, this is the point when we sit here. I think Everton's been all right, and I can see a goal coming for us based on how we've just played. And a few people in the chat with this, and I think that there's been enough at the end of the half, in particular. I think Liverpool learned the lesson of just stopped trying to aim aimless crosses into the box, because a couple of times he tried to work themselves into better positions, byline, or if Trent was crossing it, it was fired into Núñez quickly. I think if they learn from that, I think there's opportunities there. We look more likely to score a goal here than we did at the weekend, for example, where it looked really poor against Park. We didn't really have much of a clue. No. I can see how Liverpool are planning to score in this game. It's just whether, again, the way the season's going, they've got to be able to keep the back door closed, be confident, because Wolves haven't offered much of a threat yet. But again, Liverpool have been a little bit sloppy at times and nearly shot themselves in the foot. That's the danger going the other way.
Certainly is, and I think that's what I said before. I don't want it to be a sucker punch where Wolves just get that one chance, because teams often this season haven't had to have, get us under the cushion and have wave after wave of attacks to really.
By the way, West Ham will beat Man United. That quadruple talk for them, eh? See how that goes.
But no, teams haven't had to be wave after wave and really put us under loads of pressure. We've seen to just be like an egg. We just break, really thin shell. We just crack open and that's it. And it only takes that one or two and the confidence gets zapped from us. So, that's a finish though. City there winning today. Jeez. But I think from our perspective, you're right. I can see us scoring today. I think that it's probably that first goal for us will probably give the lads that little bit of confidence to put the foot down and get a couple more, because you can see that Jota's working hard. He wants to, but he's just a little bit rusty at the moment. Salah's turned into a little bit more of a provider. I haven't really seen much of him trying to get in himself and trying to get.
As soon as he got the ball off, they've had four teams are terrified. These are terrified the most. Every time he's got the ball, they have surrounded him.
Understandably so. To
got a super chat, $5 New Zealand from the Lim report. Says if Saints go down and we can't get Bellingham, should we aim for James Ward-Prowse? Not really for me, if I'm honest. I mean, he's an amazing set piece taker, but
he's went from friggin' Waitrose to friggin' Lidl in like.
there's got to be an in between level like from James Ward-Prowse to Jude Bellingham. There's probably someone.
And I rate James Ward-Prowse as well. But
he's sound.
He's older. He's older. He must be about 27, 26, 27, something like that.
I think he's older.
Is he older than that?
Sorry, well, yeah, like 28.
There we go. You're trying to get some 20-year-old kid to come and be the next thing for the next 10 years, and you're replacing him with someone who's probably not even at his level.
And also, the last thing Liverpool need in midfield is another lad who's not great in terms of mobility, which is so that's not for me. He is an amazing set piece taker, and we could really do with some goals. That is for sure. Right then, just under 3 and a bit minutes to go until the second half kicks off. So we're going to go and take a quick break, and we'll be back with the second half action after these quick messages. See you all in a second.
My Liverpool Debut, a new series, exploring where it all began for a number of Anfield favourites.
We had that belief and nothing was going to get in our way, nothing was going to stop us. I was just fortunate to get my chance.
I'm about to wear the red strip for the first time and play with all the wonderful talent that I was in awe of.
And the travelling Liverpool fans started singing my name. You can imagine how special that felt.
Football saved my life.
It was amazing to be part of that lineup with that calibre of players.
I knew I deserved to be there. I knew I deserved that chance. I knew I was ready.
I'm Jamie Carragher.
I'm Phil Thompson.
I'm Martin Kelly.
I'm Jim Beglin.
I'm Neil Mellor.
My name is Bruce David Grobbelaar.
And this is my Liverpool debut.
what's happening. We've got a boss prize for all of our Club Legend subscribers this month. It's been 30 years of Liverpool partnering with Carlsberg. They released the special edition Liverpool Carlsberg cans, and we have got sets of them to give away. 8, in fact. To be with a chance of winning them, all you've got to do is either upgrade your existing subscription from Club Captain to Club Legend, or head to redmenplus.com and join directly as a Club Legend there. Your name will be entered in, and yes, you could have these wonderful, wonderful beer cans in your personal Liverpool collection. Look great on a shelf or a mantelpiece, or probably in your recycling bin. Get involved, redmenplus.com. Make sure that you are 18 plus. Only 18 plus people can win this, and obviously be responsible with your drinking as well. But yeah, look at them. Aren't they magnificent? And they could be yours.
Hey, welcome back. Yeah, you've got some loads of information there. You've got my Liverpool debut, our amazing series on redmenplus.com. You've got the competition prize and loads more. By the way, for our watch-along viewers, because you guys are some of the lifeblood of the channel, I've got a special offer for you. So if you don't want to sign up as a Club Legend, but you're interested in the Redmen Plus content and you want to have a little goosey gander at it and see what it's all like, if you go over to redmenplus.com now, sign up for a £5 Club Legend tier status. If you use the code IMR, instant match reaction, IMR, you can have it for free for a month and see if you like it. All of our Club Legends will vouch how good it is. Some of you guys in the YouTube chat as well. So yeah, if you want to get yourselves a little deal, redmenplus.com, sign up as a club captain, use code IMR on the payment screen, and I'll give it a go for nothing. And if you like it, stay with us. We'll love to have you. And if you don't, sound as well, that isn't for you, that's not a problem. You can cancel it and give it off. Won't cost you a penny. Right then, Wolves have made a sub. On comes the sleek, baby-oiled arms of Adama. How shiny his arms are.
He's just finished on a set somewhere doing something dodgy. He's just been doing something suspect.
They literally wipe. Have you seen it? They wipe baby oil on him.
So for what purpose?
So people can't drag him. Yeah.
Nah.
His arms, they look like they've got cling film. I've never seen a shinier man.
Nah. He's just been
on comes Adama Traore for Wolverhampton Wonders. They take
been on a set somewhere.
They take off Sarabia.
And suspect.
They love that baby oil. So obviously, Sarabia. You say tomato, I say tomato. On a yellow card, so Wolves have brought on Adama Traore. It's crossbow with a 199 super just as I want Liverpool to sign Gravenberch. He's class and wants game time. Yeah, we'll cross them bridges in the summer.
Yeah, let's
But you're right, Liverpool definitely need somebody. But yeah,
and we're off, lads.
There we go again. Liverpool attack on the cop end. Let's
go for it. Come on.
Timber Red said, oh my God, Mr. Lubes, come on. Right then, Darwin Núñez. Ball across towards Jota. Turns, edge of the box to Alexander Arnold. Trent shoot. Deflection.
Oh, that's got way away from goal. On the TV, that looked like it was heading towards goal. I'll ask you once the song's finished. And I want your truthful answer. Because I've noticed something. And maybe people in the chat might have noticed. But I'll ask you once this. Okay, so. Navigator gets hooked at half time because he's on a yellow card.
Yeah.
Steven Bicester steps back out on the pitch for the second half on a yellow card.
Yeah.
Is that an indictment of Navigator and where he's at? And
he was fucking crap. That's why he got took off. He wasn't just a yellow card, he was fucking garbage as well. And also, to be fair, he nearly got himself sent off a couple of times. But I think, yeah, we've seen Bacchetis do this before. I think they trust him more. Trent's effort was going miles wide, by the way. Dawson wasn't to know that.
He would have had to have some mad backspin on that.
But either way, yeah.
Yeah, okay, no, fair. I just noticed it then and I just thought it's interesting how you can leave a 19,
whose game's more to tackle. I think that was an indictment on Keita, to be honest. Right then, moving on. I've got that open, by the way, if you need to...
Yeah, I can close it off. I just had it for the half-time. Shits in gigs, wanted to see what everyone was up to.
Finn 19, anyone think Fabinho's been as good as he has been for a while? I think
he's having a good game, he is.
Yeah, nice one. That was Finn in our Discord chat, by the way. Yeah,
we may as well. Do you know what? Ooh. Chess maybe. We've probably been. I'd say we've been fair on the criticism of Fabinho this season because he has fell off like differently.
Yeah.
It's easy to say like
when he's bad, you'll criticise him. When he's good, you'll praise him. Like that's what it is. That's what you should do. Trent Alexander-Arnold plays a loose ball that Kilman can just walk away with ease. Try and get Wolves on the attack. Although Liverpool are pressing Neves well. But he's really good. And he finds a ball out to Semedo. And Darwin's got some defenders who goes over. Ball down the line. Jimenez loses. Oh, he's done well to keep that in.
What?
Yeah, he's done well. He's done really well
He's
there.
done really well, but Liverpool were just ball watching, expecting it to go, and not really being.
Darwin jumped over it, didn't he? We've got
Yeah.
4,000 of us watching, so if you want to give the stream a like, do
It's a
do
good
that
switch.
for
The
us.
first time he's really tried.
Ignore gives it away.
And Harvey's there to help Trent. The first time.
Man on, Ibu gets the ball, you've got to be careful, he's in his own box. Oh, good ball by Elliot. Good turn by Bajcetic. Jota is absolutely
clattered, and
he's taken out. Ref says play on as well.
He's going field.
Man got the ball and he must have got the ball and
he's
it's offside for Wolves.
Fuck's sake.
Jota on the halfway line, ball was fired into him. I'll have to see a replay of it. He's still down. Was it one of those where they get the ball and then the man or what? I think it was Craig Dawson come steaming in, was it?
Ooh.
Does he get the ball there? How much ball did he get?
Not a lot.
Let's see.
Yeah, he does. Oh, but then takes the man.
Clattering challenge, and he does. It's one of those where you win the ball and take everything with you. That's his game, isn't it? It's almost like if you get the ball first, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Yeah, like it's a free hit on a centre half. Sorry, by a centre half on a forward. Jota's up though, so hopefully not feeling too many ill effects. That's a poor ball. Who was that?
Tsimikas, was it?
Yeah, Tsimikas gets away with one there as it falls back to Jota, and he just kicks it out of play. Not the finest 20 seconds or so of Liverpool play over there on that left hand side. Throw into Wolves. I'm sorry, there's no man should ever have that amount of baby oil on him for any situation. Your mum's watching.
She gone to bed now. Yeah, she has. She just messaged me then.
She give up, has she?
She said she's knackered, yeah. She's been in the gym this morning, so she's tired. She said the first half was dry.
Unlike a damage priority, arms were just lubed to death. Right, then the ball's back with Jose Sarr. He just plays it inside, nice and easy. And there's Lamina dropping into it to pick it, and he turns and plays a weird ball, but it does get out wide to ignore it.
He's got legs. He's
well,
got legs.
That's his
and
game,
he just
isn't
ran
it?
off Trent. Trent stopped,
That's
but he's gone out. No! I wanted to see how that ended. He done.
I know
they're all fuming.
He turned on the. I think he did foul him.
He did a little bit, but it was nice though. Look, he just left Trent. Trent stops. He goes for the 1-2. He gets it. He keeps it in.
Nice flick round Kanate. He does.
Ibu
buys it. He does bear hug him.
Yeah.
Nice flick round the corner for Mike Nori. To be fair, that is a foul level.
Yeah, it is. But Ibu can't believe it. Ibu can't believe it anyway.
Kanate ball. It was. He puts two arms around him. Kanate goes down a bit easily, but you'll always get that. But my God, it was almost an amazing bit of skill from Mike Nori. His pace was electric to keep it in, and he almost sent Ibu Kanate back for a Liverpool echo, but thankfully the referee blew his whistle. Mate, I'm not a big fan of Tierney, but he's had a couple of 50-50 decisions that have definitely gone our way. Here come Liverpool on the attack with Salah down the line for Trent. He's got
the same Don with him, and he just rose to the challenge. And this kid,
he's a good player.
He's up for it.
Oh, Harvey Elliott with a loose ball. Van Dijk does well.
Deals
good
with
ball by
good little
Virgil,
distribution there.
Finds Tsimikas. Who's he got? He's got Darwin Nunez cutting inside. Is he going to try and shoot? No,
he can't from there.
Oh, shit.
I mean, he may have been better off, but Bajcetic just got the ball now into Fab. Fab there just lays it off to Harvey.
Cuts inside, interesting. Over the bottom. What just wasn't on the same.
Wasn't on the same wavelength as
Darwin ran inside, Newman and Elliott went outside, and it just trickled through to his goalkeeper.
Harvey's got his fingers bandaged up as well.
Jose started the ball firmly in his gloves. Elliott thought Nunez was running left, and Nunez come central. He just trickled through to his goalkeeper. The Wolves will half give it away, but clear long second ball up.
Kanate was strong then, see when he needs to be strong.
Yeah, Jimenez thought he was fouled, he wasn't. Wolves have given it away again, straight to Bajcetic. He's had taken off him. Don't foul him. I thought he was about to dive in, I think he was, and then he realised as Neves ran forward. Here's a first sighting of Adama Traore up against Tsimikas. He's got nowhere to go and just runs out of play for a goal kick. Which is kind of, he got that all wrong. Costas did well on him. That all came from Bajcetic being on that yellow card. What happened there?
Alisson just kicked it out.
He was looking for Costas. I don't think Costas was even looking at his goalkeeper. He just gives Alisson a stinky look there, didn't he? What the fuck was that? I don't know if that was Costas' fault or Alisson's fault, but he kicked straight out of play and Wolves have got the ball back. Right then, Lamina.
Oh!
Whoa!
Send him to the stands.
Who's hit?
Send him off. Send him for the early bath.
Is he saying Fabinho fouled him? Who's he give the foul on?
What? Are you mad? Are you mad?
I thought Lamina fouled Fabinho. Lamina stayed down. Has he give the foul against Lamina or against Fabinho?
Nah, VAR.
What's he give here?
What? VAR.
He's booking Fabinho.
What? VAR's got to...
Whoa!
This is the type of shit
Fabinho can't believe that.
This is the type of shit
I need to see a replay. Lamina overruns it. What does Fabinho do wrong there?
He tries to turn. And get out of the way. He's the one that overruns it. He goes 2 feet off the... He goes diving into, man.
I'm not sure Fabinho does that much. He lands on him.
But he can't
get out the way.
He can't do that.
That's a poor decision by the referee. Lamina flies in. And Fabinho ends up being booked for landing on him almost. Fabinho I think he jumps up to avoid getting smashed.
Like a little turn.
That's a poor decision for me.
I mean, I don't really want to make...
Let's have a little look.
What else can you do, though?
Fabinho tries to spin it. He does land on Lamina, but I don't think I'm not sure about that decision. I'm not sure that's worth a yellow card. People...
It's just strange.
I think he got that wrong, didn't he?
Strange fruit hanging.
I thought that was a foul by them, but there we are.
What do we know? What do we know, though, Steve?
No, I know. And Lamina's fine now. I think he overran it, dived in. Yeah, Fabinho did land on him, but I think
that's the same as Bajcetic before, though, where he's give the ball away and he knows he's got to recover it.
Yeah. I think, to be honest, Fabinho was hard to get out the way of the challenge, and he has landed on him.
But
the reason he was in the air was because there was a fella
flying in 2 feet off the ground.
Yeah, it was interesting. This poor decision, I think. Right, then the ball goes back to Sarri.
I need to see a little bit more from Salah. Come on, lad. I want you to do something special this off.
Kanate wins his header. Nice, coming back as well from Jota. Long ball looking for Nunes. He's won it. Is he going to give a foul for that?
Nope. Come on.
Nunes into the box.
Nothing stupid.
Back fired into Elliott. Elliott shot! Oh, straight at Jose Sarr. Third time Harvey Elliott's found himself in a goal-scoring position. Which Darwin does well to find him. Elliott's first touch is good. Controls it dead. Just doesn't quite get enough power on it, would you say?
Yeah, it's a bit of a tame shot in the end.
But again, there's space on the edge of that box for somebody, and at the moment it's Harvey Elliott. A couple of times we've seen him in there now. Found by Nunes again, by the way, who's done a lot of that. As Liverpool try and win the ball back again with Bajcetic. Van Dijk's header's gone straight up in the air. Going to have to battle with Raul Jimenez and just man strengths him to the floor.
Down the line, no one's getting freed.
Costas looked as hard to play Darwin Nunes over the top, but what's happened there? I was give a foul. Every time I've seen a video, a close-up on the ref, he's had Ruben Neves just fucking shouting at him the whole game. As Costas went down the line, oh yeah, Martino does foul him. It's definitely a foul. Have you noticed that? Every close-up on the ref, fucking Ruben Neves has been 2 yards away, just bollocking him.
I don't know how Martino's still going, he's a Donny.
Look, here he is again, look. Fucking shut
up and get on with the game. They're my fucking Sweden, man.
I know you're the captain, mate, but fucking get out of the way. Right then, 56 minutes gone on, feel still 0-0. Liverpool got a free kick. About 15 yards inside their own half that they're going to switch and play. That's it. That finds trends. Man on. Ibu's got the man on him. He was there for hours. He's done well, though, in the end, Kanate. Just about.
And he's still going forward.
Go on.
And he wins us a throw-in in the end. We'll take that.
It was the most ungainly of ricochet bounces, everything in the end. The ball went into the air and Kanate thought, fuck it, I'm going. Straight towards Kilman, who I think pooed his pants a little bit with that big fella running towards him.
Wouldn't you?
To play. Yeah, big Ibu running at you, yeah.
On a dark Wednesday night, just running at you in Anfield. Big black man, you yourself too, bro.
You said that.
I'm just saying how it is. I would.
I can't say that.
I can't.
Like me calling the ref bald. I can say that. Right then, here's Stefan Bajcetic feeding Jota. Jota just goes to the nutmeg, loses out to Adama Traore, but wins the ball back off him.
Ref says foul.
That isn't the worst decision in the world from Jota, to be honest, just to take him out there. Yeah, Gmail 1973 says that this Neves is a bit of a yappy bastard, isn't he? Yeah.
Just up there.
As Arsenal go 3-0 up against Everton.
I've just seen that then.
Is interested. Right, Aït-Nouri down his line, looking. Oh, interesting ball towards Nunez, but he's forced backwards.
Good, better. Don't want to run that.
Liverpool press all the way and ends up back at Jose Sarr's feet. Nice, solid defender from Liverpool. Sarr's kick is a good one this time. Been saying all day he hasn't played it well, but he's done really well. And here comes Adama Traore with space to run into. Van Dijk again. Virgil's done that time and time again.
It's a poor pass. It was.
And Liverpool can try and get Darwin on the break. Skips past one.
Does well.
Oh, he's running away from Lamina. Cross comes in, looking for Salah.
Just too close to the keeper.
Just didn't get enough on. He's gone down as Darwin. Is that a foul? No. No. He went down, but his cross just he sliced it straight into. He done really well. The pace was electric, wasn't it? He skipped away from his man. Harvey Elliott challenging to Joe. Oh, what happened there? So Harvey Elliott blocked a pass. It nearly fell to Jota. He was sprinting towards Jose Sarr, but I think the centre half got there just in time. As Edu Canate just throws someone on the floor. It's end to end, yeah. A block by Harvey Elliott, and we were close to Jota being in.
What happens there? Jota's like,
Did any of them touch the ball? I think Kilman just
got both slice over one another.
Kilman just about got there first, ahead of Jota, like barely. Nearly a can ricochet for Liverpool as Adama Traore comes on the attack now. A bit of end to end.
No, but he should have just played that into his man now. Like, what's he? He's big for not on him, isn't he? I mean, I wouldn't say it to his face, but he kind of gives me them vibes.
Let's have a chant. Okay, Ring of Fire maybe. Here's João Moutinho with a corner. Right then, corner for Moutinho for Wolves. Outswinger. Canate with a big header. It's going to fall to Traore. He goes back, all the way back to his centre half, and I think Wolves are going to end up back with the goalkeeper. They have. From good defender from Liverpool. It's a good strong header from Ibu, wasn't it? When attacked it, we were saying for ages. Yeah. Go and win the ball, go and attack it. It's exactly what he did.
Offside again, lazy.
Who's that? Adama Traore. Offside.
The big man. He lives offside him.
It's lazy play from the Wolves winger. The ball went long towards him, he was just stood offside. Ibu really went and met that with authority, didn't he? Got it miles clear. And in the end, Wolves ended up back with their own goalie off their
What's the point in having these big
guys
if they're not going to try and do that?
Alisson does well. Alisson with the ball at his feet just does a nice little crow turn inside his own box. Round past that Raul Jimenez. Done well actually, and Liverpool have clear towards Jota. And ball, referee! That's got to be a yellow card.
Come on.
Liverpool are furious. It's got to be a booking.
Nah, he's not going to get the. He's not.
Jota's fuming, and he's not going to book him for that.
He was on there. He had space to run into Jota, and he gets stopped.
Is he not booking him for that? Wolves are going to make a couple more subs. That's Prudence, isn't it?
Yeah, Prudence. Still, he's decent, him.
Yeah.
He hasn't really lit it up this season the way I thought. Yeah, but I like him when he's on the ball. He's got a little Hazard vibe about him, to be honest.
Right then, here's Stefan Bajcetic. Looking for a cross, but it's blocked.
Just unlucky,
Be
careful. Ooh, he pulled out. He done really well.
I thought Bajcetic was flying in, and I think he realised I'm on a yellow card.
Yeah, if I timed this wrong,
I'm off. Oh, brilliant by Alexander Arnold to find Bajcetic. He's found Salah. Lovely from Liverpool's right back. Salah tries to go past Lamina, but can't. Good defending from Lamina. Always played a risky pass.
Into Nunez.
Straight to Liverpool. He tried to find Neves, but he gave it straight to Darwin. Here comes Van Dijk advancing.
Van Dijk still doesn't want it.
Here's Jota. 1-2 with
1-2
Nunez. No, Jota's kept hold of it. Sorry, Nunez has kept hold of it. They've gone backwards. Poor, really. And now Bajcetic has got to chase towards his own goal. Darwin got a little bit lost where he wanted to be there, I think. And in the end, Liverpool have ended up back with their own goalkeeper. Bit of a chant.
$1,500 likes.
Nice.
We've got nearly 5,000 of you watching. Thank you for joining in and tuning in, watching the match with us this evening.
Trent's played a bit of a risky pass, but Konate's just about dealt with it. I thought that was going straight to the man.
The hour mark's gone. No subs yet from Liverpool's perspective, but we've got 2 Wolves players warming up.
Wolves have made the sub and they're about to bring another 2 on. So
they're not even warming up. They're ready, aren't they?
Yeah,
they're stripped off. They're stripped off, waiting for the ball to just...
Konate goes long, well, way over. It's that. Way too much club from Ibu Konate, straight into the cop. I mean, that wasn't even close. That was like 20 yards over it. And that should give Wolves a chance to bring these 2 subs on. And that's exactly what it's going to do. So they're taking Moutinho off for Podence. That's going to be sub number 1. Who's coming off second?
He's trying to key the numbers in now, isn't he?
We'll wait for Moutinho to take himself off first. He's going to have a
veteran.
stroll over.
I rate him. I've always rated him.
Yeah,
he's a good player. Quality.
Mateus Nunes goes off.
Okay.
As well.
Might have said to Klopp, I'll only give him the hour for you, lad.
See you next year.
Keep him wrapped up.
It's João Gomez replacing him.
João Gomez. This young man here. He does give me Eden Hazard vibes. I do like him. He's going to play in that 10 position now, and he's not really going to play off the...
Game's underway, and there's a bit of a midfield scrap going on. It falls loose, and Konate recovers and gives it back to Alisson. It wasn't the greatest pass, though. And Podence puts Ali under pressure, but Alisson just kicks clear as long as he can, really. The Wolves have won that first ball again. Be careful here. Fabinho's won it again. Fabinho's had a really good game so far. But Chetic gives it away. 50-50, another 50.
Yeah, 2 of our midfielders on a yellow now. Shit, hell.
In the end, it's a throw for Liverpool.
Throw.
I think Fabinho's having his best game for a while. Touch wood. Throwing for Liverpool.
I feel like I heard everyone in the studio start to touch wood outside. You heard it going.
Knocks everywhere. Yeah, don't want to jinx that one. Liverpool with their own throw in, and Darwin's running back towards his own goal. Switch to Alexander-Arnold's a good one. Really good one. Trent looking for Salah. Go on, Mo. Salah one-on-one with his man. Left, right-hand side.
Expose him.
Salah down the line for Trent. Trent's cross.
Yeah. Oh.
Jota just couldn't get there. It was along the floor. Trent will be asking, where the fuck was you? He played it into exactly the right area.
Making Matt Dawson look like prime Sergio Ramos here, though, lad. He's just...
Did you call him Matt Dawson?
Yeah, that's not his name.
Craig Dawson?
Craig, yeah.
I think Matt Dawson was a role player.
Is he?
He wasn't the lad off Question Sport.
Oh yeah, maybe that's why. Either way, making Dawson look like fucking prime Sergio Ramos. Yeah. I don't like it.
Yeah, he always has good games in it. He always feel like, here's Jota on the run.
That's a good
Jota
one,
keeps going into the box. Diogo Jota goes down. Liverpool play on. Goal for Liverpool! Wolves are furious! Darwin Núñez has scored! Wolves are absolutely livid, but as it stands, the goal stands. We'll wait and see what the VAR says about it, because Jota steamed into the box. Somebody fell over. I've got no idea what happened, but the ball fell to Darwin Núñez. He found the bottom corner.
No fucks given, just bink.
Well, do your job and and let the ref decide. But as it stands, Darwin Núñez has put Liverpool 1-0 up. Let's wait and see if this is going to stand, because Wolves are fuming.
That's a great run from Jota.
Jota just gets a full head of steam. He sprints into the box.
Leaves Gomez for
Does he foul anyone? No. Semedo pushes him over Semedo pushes Jota into 23 Kilman. Is that a foul?
Nah. He's shouting. He knows that's a goal.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Jota, he's out. He's
moaning for these.
I think he gets pushed over by Semedo. Look, I don't think that's a foul. I think he pushes Jota into the man.
Yeah. There's nothing Jota can do about that.
VAR is looking at it.
There's nothing Jota can do about that.
Jota's nudged by Semedo. He falls into the other defender. How can that be a foul?
Once he's off balance, there's fuck all Jota can do. Let's have it straight.
Surely the lad is pushing Jota over. Oh. Watch this. We're watching it still. Semedo nudges Jota. He's going to the screen. Portieri's going to the screen. That's an interesting one.
Now I'm nervous, so I'm going to eat.
Semedo kind of gives Jota a nudge. He falls over. He does take the man out, but I'm sure he was fouled into him.
Once he's off balance, bro.
Let's have a little look. Does he not foul Jota into him? I don't know. From that angle, it looks like he does.
Once he's off balance, though, bro. Like, once he's gone, once his balance is gone.
He's taking a big old look. He's making his decision.
You can't wait to not give us a goal.
Goal's going to be disallowed. The goal's been ruled out for a foul. I'm not sure about that. What are your thoughts on that?
If I speak, I'm in trouble, so I'm going to say less.
Oh.
I'm going to say less right now. I'll save that shit for the instant match reaction because I don't really want to speak on that one.
I don't know, man. I thought Jota was pushed into the defender. He kind of swings a leg, Jota, but I thought, again, it's a tough one. But he does. I think he's trying to win the ball. I thought he was fouled into the man, but no, is it a pen? No, it's not a pen. The goal has not been given. Wolves have been given a free kick, and that rule, the goal has been disallowed. I thought Jota was fouled into the man, and that's why he ends up impeding him. But that is not what they said. Jota did catch him on the leg, I think, but I thought he was fouled into him. But anyway, the goal has not been given. I thought Jota was fouled. Did you not think the same?
Well,
but the foul was given. Again, it is what it is now. Jota he definitely caught the man. Again, I thought he was off balance because he was pushed. But he does kind of catch him with a leg. Oh, this Gomez just fouls Bajcetic. Stands on his boot. Bajcetic's boot flies off.
It's a sore one though.
I'm not sure why that was. I thought Jota was fouled, but anyway, here we go. We move on. Good finish by Darwin, unfortunately counted for nothing in the end.
It's weird though for me, because the one thing I will say on that is, if that's anywhere else in the pitch and the players come together like that and then there's another player it gets knocked into.
I think Jota did catch the fella, but I thought he was fouled into him, if that makes sense to me. I think he does swing the leg.
I get what you're saying, and I'm not saying it's wrong, but what I'm saying is if that collision happened anywhere outside the box, I think the ref lets the next phase of play on.
Well, the ref did. He just changed. I feel
like getting the instruction to go to the monitor though to review.
Always does, doesn't it? There's Virgil van Dijk on the left wing, cuts inside to Darwin Núñez. He shoots again. It's a poor shot. If anything, it's going to work into the cross.
Salah's favour. Yeah. Salah sticks it back up.
No, it was Trent. That was.
Oh, was that
Trent's
Trent?
cross,
Sorry, yeah.
Flicked away. Oh, Podence gets away with a poor touch inside his own box. His second pass is brilliant. Oh no, Fab's on a yellow. Be careful there. Yikes, Fabs gives a foul away.
He walks away with his head
just
down.
Walks
he doesn't
away,
want none of that smoke. He don't want to get sent off to the stad.
There's not that much difference between that and what Bajcetic did, before to get the yellow card.
There's not, but fuck's sake, man. Fuck's sake. 70 minutes played, no changes from this Liverpool team. What at this point in the game, Steve, are you looking to your bench now? Are you trying to change it, chop it up a little bit?
You're looking at maybe a Gakpo or Bobby, aren't you? At some point, maybe as Liverpool go long, looking for Salah, headed clear.
By Craig
Second
Dawson.
Balls. It's back at Canate on the chest, but just goes long.
And he gets caught as well. He gets caught. It's a couple of times they've left a few late ones in on us, and the ref again. And again, well, that's our turn this time.
This time Jota does. If you're going to foul him, fucking foul him.
Sake.
Jota's fuming at the line.
Yeah, I'd take it. I mean, feels harsh.
It's almost like a rugby tackle, that.
It leaves his body.
I think he's just decided to go for it. Anyway, 71 minutes.
He's shaking his head.
Yeah, Jota's not too happy. He's quite angry at this one. I suppose Isaac kicks it long towards the...
His kicking has improved.
His set piece kicking's fine. So when it's rolled back to him, I think he shits the bed a little bit. Right, Harvey Elliott forces it long. Nice header by Salah. Liverpool got 3-on-3 if he can work it. Salah down. Poor fucking Elmo. Poor ball by Mohamed Salah. Straight to the centre half when he was looking for Núñez. That wasn't nearly good enough from Mohamed Salah. He's usually so much better than that. Just a nothing pass, that wasn't it?
Yeah, it's not the pass you get from someone you pay £350,000 a week for, put it that way.
Right then, Liverpool on the attack again. Bajcetic goes down, free kick for Liverpool left hand side. Foul by Lamina. Liverpool gonna have a chance to get a cross into the box. Pretty much on the left touchline, about level with the 18-yard box. So it's a good position for a set piece if you can get the delivery right. Alexander-Arnold and Kostas Tsimikas both standing over it.
Well,
you can put this on the pen spot here, can't you?
You can, let's just wait and see where I go on with it.
Trig Josh with the super shot. How did Jürgen respond to that goal? I haven't seen. I don't think it showed Jürgen's reaction.
Didn't show his reaction, but it doesn't matter.
My guess is
the
Josh.
Next thing that's going to happen now.
My guess is Josh that probably not well. Right then, Liverpool have got Timmercast and Trent Alexander-Arnold over this free kick. Let's find out who's going to take it. It's Alexander-Arnold, free kick. Header to Van Dijk. Oh, goalkeeper saves Jota. Van Dijk. Goal! And Virgil van Dijk puts Liverpool 1-0 up. He won the first header. Sarr saves it. It fell towards Jota. Jota knocked it straight back across goal. And there, from just a yard or two out, was Virgil van Dijk. He probably should have scored the first one, but he definitely scored the second one. And Liverpool finally scored a goal. Let's talk me through it, Errol.
Who is that taking it? Is it Trent?
Oh, please be onside. He is onside.
He's onside, yes.
Trent takes it.
Trent takes it.
He's onside as well. Yes!
Yes, though.
Is he onside? Yeah, he's onside.
Yeah, he's onside. It's all good. That's going to be a goal. Liverpool are 1 up.
So Van Dijk's header comes off his shoulder. Sarr parries it to Jota. He fires it across.
Jota does really
Virgil
well
knocks it in. Yeah, Jota
on the
does really
swivel.
well.
He
Van
does
Dijk
really
does
well.
so shite off the first one. Sarr, he probably has to put that behind his goal, doesn't he, mate, if you think about it. But Jota just gets himself back in position. Van Dijk from a yard out is not going to miss from there.
He can't miss.
And Liverpool's captain on the night, Virgil van Dijk, leaps for joy in front of the cop. Get in!
Take that.
Liverpool are about to make a change as well. Another Dutchman has just scored for Liverpool. Another one's going to come off the bench looking for a second. There's going to be Cody Gakpo coming on very, very shortly. Jota wins it back again. Really good, finds Salah. Mo Salah steaming towards the box. Cuts inside. Trying to find a cross. Oh, he's overhit it by miles. Bloody hell, Mohamed Salah. Put your boots back on. He's had a couple of moments there. He looks disappointed with himself. He doesn't get himself too down. But again, Errol just... Oh, a little bit from Salah there. We've seen a couple of times, mate, haven't we, where it's just not quite worked out for him.
It's been the story of his evening, to be honest with you, mate. I think.
Did the goal stand? Yeah.
Yeah, of course it did.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, the kick. Castiel just asked me in the Discord. Yes, mate, it did.
Apparently, yeah.
Got a new member. Shout out to Darren G.
Right,
then Cody Gakpo's coming on for Diogo Jota. Comes back, has an assist, does Diogo Jota. 74 valuable more minutes in his legs.
Cody, come on, lad.
Nice one.
And Klopp appreciates.
Yeah, Klopp on Jota.
He's telling them that.
But asking Jota, why do you reckon that goal was taken off here? Right then, back underway. Cody Gakpo has gone up front. It looks like, yeah. Darwin's gone to the left hand side. So Virgil van Dijk heads clear. He's been magnificent in defence as well. Van Dijk not only has he got the goal, he's been brilliant defensively so far. He's going to have another challenge against him here as Traore comes along, and Virgil just puts it in the stands. And it's our ball as well. It comes back off a dime of Traore, and that's a Liverpool throw-in. That cost that Timbercast will take. We've got a couple of man buns going on our left hand side there, haven't we, with Nunes and Costas now?
Maybe that's the end thing.
Have you had one of them? Have you ever done
man bun? Not really. My hair's long enough to put in a...
You could do it.
Yeah, I could, but I just wouldn't. I don't really think it works as well with afro hair, if I'm being really honest about it.
Fair enough.
I do like to, when I've got my plait though, I do like to put it up every now and again.
Yeah, man. I know, because you always have a bobble on your arm. You're always messing with that.
I'm always messing with that bobble. I've got one in at the minute for my braids. I am always messing with it though.
Not so much. Right then. I was saying this today. I've got this thing when I'm stressed. I do this. I like brush my hair. But I've got no hair to brush away, so I'm like shining my head like a fucking bowling ball. Yeah, I was doing work today. I was having a bit of a day the other day.
Yeah.
And I kept going, for fuck's sake. I was like, what are you? Got no hair. What are you brushing your head for? Just I don't know. Maybe it's a hangover from when I was a kid. Or
yeah.
Right then, Gakpo. Oh, nice. 1-2, nice. Who's that with the running stream forward? It's Tsimikas. He's into the box. Kostas Tsimikas to Salah! And Mohamed Salah puts Liverpool 2-0 up. It's a great run by Kostas Tsimikas. Just ran. Find Mohamed Salah just a couple of yards out. And Mohamed Salah doubles Liverpool's lead. And in a blink of an eye, the Reds have gone from 0-0 to 2-0. Oh, let's have a little look at it. Starts with Alisson Becker. Plays a nice little chip ball out. Gakpo. He's onside, isn't what we're looking for? Oh, whoever's at the top of the screen.
Wow.
It was a 1-2 with Tsimikas on the header with Gakpo. And then Kostas just ran. Finds Salah, great finish.
But not only does he run, it's a nice little 1-2. Not only does he run.
He has his head up the whole time.
He's got his head up the whole time, but he waits, he's looking at the keeper there, and he forces the keeper to come out on that.
Salah scores with his knee almost. He kind of throws a knee at it.
Oh, he does?
Thigh.
It's a thigh?
Yeah, Kostas Tsimikas did everything for that goal. Salah points at him to say, thank you very much, you beautiful Greek little son of a gun. And Mohamed Salah wheels away in front of the cop. And in the blink of an eye,
Hercules, man. Well, I don't know, he's probably not big enough to be Hercules.
Are we checking the offside?
No, come on, stop it.
Oh, was it offside? They were checking I think they might have been checking the offside for the original goal kick from Alisson to Tsimikas. I think that's what was happening. Is that what's still happening? Or I don't really know, because they haven't kicked off yet.
Substitute.
Oh, they're making a sub.
Oh, we'll take that,
Stefan Bajcetic going off, Jordan Henderson coming on. Kieran Orr says, take that in your face, World, and in your face, Portieri. And then Carl Martin with a membership says, keep this up, Reds, yeah. As Stefan Bajcetic goes off, replaced by Liverpool captain Jordan Henderson. Just as Mohamed Salah puts Liverpool 2-0 up. The thing what Kostas did there, he had all day, and he just waited, but every single second of it, he had his move. But he had his head up the entire time. He knew exactly where Mo Salah was.
Hell, that's a throwback. Look at this guy.
Diogo Jota comes on. Sorry, that's not Diogo Jota. It's Diogo Costa.
What a throwback.
Diogo Costa on for Wolves.
He used to be like the pantomime villain that used to love playing against us.
That wasn't great. Who was that?
Just went slipping into him.
Gakpo, I think he slipped on Dawson. Right, first of all, we can give Mo his song.
It was Tsimikas running around down the wing. We should have played Timmy's song.
Who's next? Don't worry.
2 for 2. And that's what you need. I said, did I not say to you today, the left-hand side was going to be that attacking outlet? I called it.
He does me, yeah, both goals.
There are some times when I, like...
Who's that? Oh, Lopetegui.
He's trying.
He's not happy with his team's performance.
I thought he was having an emotional moment.
He looks like he's having... He looks like he might be crying there, manager. As we play Kostas' song. Oh, Harvey Elliott, what a touch. Oh, he runs straight into Mario Lemina. And there's Podence and Trent as well. Nice one, Trent. Yeah.
See, and Trent's been the one that's been a little bit more defensively astute. We've not really seen Trent flying up the pitch.
No, you're right.
Do you know what?
You called that right. You said, didn't you? You think Trent's going to sit in, and you think Kostas is going to be the one flying forward. We've seen.
I'll have my flowers in the chats. Thank you.
Man called it. He was chatting shit last week about.
But this week, you nailed it. Yo,
even broken clocks can be
twice.
Yeah, twice.
Fucking hell.
Salah finds and Gakpo on the right hand side. He's got Darwin ahead of him. He cuts back. A lovely ball to Henderson. Henderson's cross towards overhead by Núñez and he missed it. Oh, Darwin went for the spectacular, but got nowhere near it. In truth, it was shite. But Liverpool carrying on the attack. Is Gakpo on side as he keeps this ball in? Apparently so. He's running all the way across the other side of the pitch. He's on the left-hand side now. Liverpool trying to get themselves back into some semblance of an attacking shape. As Jordan Henderson finds Fabinho and he goes back. Liverpool are in no rush now, of course. 2-0 also. Van Dijk, big switch over the heads of everybody.
Too big.
And throw into Wolves. Then Liverpool right then, 9 or so minutes to go before the final whistle. Liverpool 2. Wolverhampton Wanderers, Zippo, Zilch, Nada.
I did also say that they'd score first as well, and we'd been 2-1.
Yeah, I think Dan called 2-0, I think, in the chat. I said 1-0. You said 2-1, but
yeah.
Hamal, you two are definitely in place still. There's Salah, there's Trent, looking to make it 3, though. Alexander-Arnold's ball is not a great one, but Henderson's done well to make anything out of that whatsoever. And he finds Tsimikas, who's done well again himself. He's had a good game, Kostas, hasn't he?
Very good game. And that's what you need, as I was saying before I got carried away with my own praise. Exactly, if you're going to come into the team, do something, play well, offer something.
Yeah, he's done really well.
And more often than not, he does. He's always he's got
Yeah,
that giant.
he's a good player. He's a really good player and a good guy as well. When we met him, really cool guy. Really baggy trousers, very baggy trousers. His fashion brand's his own. You mean he's got his own style.
Okay, he's got his own drip.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Big trousers. Right then, here's Mo Salah won the ball, driving into the box. Mohamed Salah goes for the far corner, just didn't quite get enough on. He tried to trickle it through, and Craig Dawson was like, nah, not having it. I'll see if I can find you the picture of when we met Kostas Tsimikas. How big his catch were.
Overhits it there, Harvey. Unlucky.
If it works. I'll do a search on this, the old Insta-Winsta.
Daniel Buttery says, "Can me and you do every stream because we seem to bring Liverpool luck."
We don't. Not this season. In general, we used to, but it has not been.
Our form is still all right, but it's not been what it was. Last season was just unbelievable.
I was looking for a picture with Kostas, but I've cut his legs off. Tom, can you bring that? Was when Kostas met my son. It's on. I don't know if the NDR's working at the moment. Actually, there he is. That's like his little super. His pants were fucking massive.
The suits his drip as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not his own brand. His own brand's like t-shirts and stuff. But he was a good guy. But me, yeah, his pants were baggy. He was a good guy with me son, by the way. Yeah, he was made up. Signed his jumper. He was boss. Good guy. The interview's on our YouTube channel, by the way. If you want to go and listen to it, Chris did quick fire questions with him. So if a few people are saying to me today, why in the comments, you're saying it's Tsimikas. He told us himself it's not. It's Tsimikas. He told us that. Tsimikas. He said Scousers can't say it. And then he also said he doesn't get why we eat beans at breakfast time. Greek people can't get their heads around that, he said.
Why we eat beans at breakfast?
Yeah, we like, Chris asked him like what food stuff is quite weird in Britain compared to like where he was like, I can't believe you usually beans at breakfast. That's what Kostas told us.
That's the only time of day to eat beans?
Obviously not in Greece. Like he said, the Greeks, we can't get our heads around why you eat the beans at breakfast, he said. Right then.
That's going to puzzle me now for a hot minute, I'm not going to lie. But back to the chat, we've got a couple of...
yeah, with the ball comes in, Alisson catches well. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, back to the chat. So John Lee, David Blackshall. Hello, John. Hope you're doing well, my friend. I haven't heard from you for a while. Thank the Lord we're finally winning the game of footy and the players seem to be contributing. As always, keep up the great work, Ste and Errol. And I hope Christine as well. You'll never walk alone. Is she?
She's all right, yeah. She just took herself off early to bed. She got bored of the first half, but she missed a good second half.
She's watching in bed.
She might be.
Never know.
I doubt it.
Right then. We've got Jacko with the £2 super chat. Jacko GG. Nearly 4 clean sheets in a row. Progress, lads. Yeah, don't count the chickens because here come Wolves on that attack. And Rachel Todd says, this is making me happy after yesterday afternoon where I had 2 hours in the dentist chair. Oh, sucks to be you at the minute, Rachel. Hope you're doing well. I hate the fucking dentist, man.
Mo Salad says beans for breakfast is weird everywhere else in the world too.
Yeah, man.
That's not true.
Yeah,
Jamaicans love cooked beans for breakfast.
Baked beans though? Or?
Yeah, like cooked baked beans for a breakfast with a little bit of ackee and saltfish. Like, that's a staple. I don't really like the ackee and saltfish, I'm not going to lie. Like, have you ever seen ackee before?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. No, I'm not a fan. I don't mind saltfish, but I'm not a fan of the ackee. But yeah, I don't know about that.
Right then, Liverpool give away a free kick. Dangerous area, right hand side, like corner flag. Enough about breakfast chat for now. Liverpool got a free kick to defend, so I'm going to turn that chat off. So I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, just in case, go hide that.
Yeah, but he was a good guy, a really cool guy. Back to the story, Kostas Tsimikas again. If you just search on the YouTube later on, if you just want to go and have a little look, quick fire questions with Kostas Tsimikas, it was really cool. Chris done a good job being Paxman-esque. Right then, free kick for Wolves, going to the edge of the box. They played it to Neves, shooting position. No, they haven't done well at all. They've shit the bed.
The one.
They've given it straight to Alisson. Alisson's throw. Liverpool can counter.
It's 3v3.
Oh, go on. It's Salah looking for Gakpo. Oh, Neves got back and did well. Nods it back to his goalkeeper. He realised he'd fucked that up. I think the second he played that ball to Alisson, Ruben Neves was on his bike. He knew the counter attack was coming. I'm sure they were trying to get a shooting position for Neves there.
Didn't really work.
And in the end, it didn't work. So he tried to dink it into the box, but he only gave it straight to Alisson Becker. He tried to launch a counter, but to be fair to Neves, he got back well to cut out Salah's cross towards Cody Gakpo. And Wolves got the ball with Lamina. Big switch of play. Good pass as well. Right onto
good touch as well, really good. But the 1-2, the little cutback just didn't pay off.
Elliott tried to find Salah, but it was good defended by Kilman again. He's had a decent game, that Kilman, as all things considered. Speaking of
so good game, there's Verge again, boy.
He's been our best player. He's been excellent, man. Like, here's Henderson in towards Costas. Oh, lovely ball round the corner.
To
Darwin Núñez, yeah. Núñez looking for Salah on the pen spot, gets it wrong. Straight into Jose Sar's gloves.
Yeah, it's mad to fall asleep and we're going to be happy tonight from the looks of things. 4 minutes left to go.
Don't count no chickens on this season, my man. Liverpool are about to bring James Milner on. Right back or centre mid, what you reckon? Maybe looking after Fabinho, yellow cards and that.
Yeah.
We'll find out in due course.
Yeah, just shift Henderson across a little bit.
I wonder if that's what the plan's going to be, because they might be worried about it. But here's Adama Traore. Liverpool got some defending to do first as he runs. Oh, he's gone backwards. He's been fucking...
I've
seen too much of him. Like, no, he's been good. He's found Podence.
He's been their best player since he's come
back
on.
towards the goal, but Alisson reads it well.
He's probably been one of their best players since he came on. Yeah.
Potentially reminds me of, he's got a bit of Phil Foden about him.
Yeah, okay.
The bad haircut, I'm saying that, but in general, like
small stature, yeah. Plays
really
in that
good
hole.
centre of balance, like turns well. Just less of a balance, maybe. Right, there's Jordan Henderson striding forwards, loads of room, switches it. Wolves are stretched here again as Núñez. Got Timmercast down his line, but he cuts inside. He was looking for Elliott. He's a bit slow sometimes with his decision making, Darwin, and that was another example of that, really. But Jordan Henderson, thankfully, on hand to win the rebound. Costas tries to play a slide ball through. Traore wins it.
Oh, well done. That'll do. Ref.
I didn't quite know. Good decision by Timmercast. He tried to win the ball back. Liverpool are going to make 2 subs, by the way. Roberto Firmino's coming on for Darwin Núñez first up. Liverpool.
Unlucky. He should have had a...
Listen, thankfully he didn't come back to hurt Liverpool too much. I thought he should have had a goal. I didn't think he should have been ruled out. But he has been a menace, as Darwin Núñez. He's replaced by Roberto Firmino, and James Milner's coming on as well.
We're only 200 likes away from 2,000. I think we can do that.
Yeah, there's 5,800 of you. Let's try and get to 2,000 likes in the next minute or so. Let me know. Hit the like button, smash the like button, caress the like button, whatever you want to do. Just make sure it's clicked and then let us know in the chat what you did to that like button. Presses, caresses, smooth slides, fingered that button, whatever you want to call it. It was Trent Alexander-Arnold doing off, by the way. Shall I play Bobby's song?
Be rude not to. Oh, he's there on the ball.
There he is.
But no free kick for him, no.
That was a foul, wasn't it?
I thought so.
Interesting. Here's Traore again.
Oh, and you listened. We asked and you replied. Humbled. Thank you, guys.
Lee punched the like button.
Leo.
Hitchin Baz thumbed it in. Nice. Diesel smoked it. Schaffer smashed it. Nice. Have your way with that like button, whatever you want to do to it.
We're winning.
Alisson said Liverpool are missing Minamino badly and Origi. Not an either. John Lee, David Blackshaw. Kieran is 25 on Saturday, so this is a nice early birthday present from LFC. Hope he gets a late one with another win against the Monks. Happy birthday, Kieran.
Just go one game at a time, innit?
Yeah.
Yo, if we get to 2.5 likes though, I'd be really happy now because we're on 2.3.
I'm going to read some adjectives of what people have done to the like button. Okay?
Whacked it, Robert Sheenan.
A caress, a suck, a rim. Oh, bloody hell. It's getting a bit...
Dicchio red fisted it, yeah. This is going to...
This is took a turn.
You're a bad influence.
I didn't know. Oh, Wolves ball into the box to Alisson.
I like this one though. Chris Warner says, I stone cold stunned that button. Yes.
I hit it like Jake Paul. Softy, says Vince, man.
Mr. Scooty did something that he probably shouldn't have done to the like
button.
Fair play.
Someone licked it. Oh. Get it.
I hope your screen's clean,
get a dental white on that, my man. Is that on the keyboard or on the phone? That'd be hard on the licking the mouse. Like,
I whispered to the like button.
There's sweet nothings in the like buttons here.
Okay.
Sad. Oh my God, what have I done?
I know.
Sweet chip.
You guys are thirsty in the chat right now. You're thirsty in this chat. Jesus Christ.
I know what website you're all going to after this. Stick with me on the Fan Interactive first, but there's a 15-minute break in between the two, so fill your boots. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ, what a horny little audience.
Most of these will only need about 5 to carry it on. Jeez.
Right, then we're into stoppage time at Anfield, and isn't it great that we can have a laugh in stoppage time rather than worrying too much exactly what's going on. Right, Right then, just let us know, like I say, after the game, as soon as we can get it all up and running, I'll be here with the post-match interactive show live on YouTube. So get yourselves involved. If you're a YouTube member, you'll get the first action in the chat. If you're a Discord member, you can get involved as well. Over on Twitter, you can get involved there. We'll open the chat up when I go over to the board for the rankings for everybody to join in. And then a little bit later on, Errol and Dan will be here with the instant match reaction as Liverpool try and stream forward again, but they lose out. Instant match reaction on Redmen Plus. Sign up to redmenplus.com today as a club captain. If you do it right now, use the code IMR on the payment screen and you'll get it for free for the first month. And I'm sure there's loads of our legends in the chat already.
2 minutes left as well. 2 minutes left.
Go and get yourselves involved. There's 2 minutes left, like I say, but get yourselves involved if you want to go and check it out. There'll be reaction from Anfield as well. Chloe's there with the fan cam, which hopefully will be a good mood one recently. Chloe's seen some dog of her games recently, so I'm sure she'll be made. But Paul's reaction will be live as well. So we've got you there. We've got you covered on YouTube with my show, with Paul's show, and with Chloe's show. And then from the Redmen Plus, you've got the instant match reaction with Errol and Dan, and you've got the In the Ground podcast with Chris. So essentially, you can hear from me, Paul, Chloe, Chris, Dan, everybody as well, including the main man here, Mr. Errol. I had you there. Did you think I forgot you?
No.
I haven't never forget you. I was saving the best for last.
Tom knows. Tom saw my face and was like, oh.
I had you. I hadn't even finished. I was mid-sentence as well as Errol. I was going to say, YouTube for the free stuff, redmenplus.com. But like I say, if you use the code IMI, you'll get it for nothing, so that was free as well. And if you don't like it, you can just jib it off, cancel it, and then don't at the time, but give it a go. Hopefully this is the start of Liverpool getting themselves into some semblance of a top 4 race, fingers crossed. Right then, where are we up to? I've got a few members and super chats there, didn't I? Alid Sion. Liverpool needs someone like Aguero. And they don't need someone like Aguero. Man had to retire because he had a bit of a dodgy ticker, didn't he, fella? So I don't think that would be the wisest move at the moment. Well, thanks for the super chats. Anyway, more Al Ego. I just got a job offer today and Liverpool won a game. Cheers to you all. Congratulations, my man. Congratulations.
More life to you, bro.
Good luck in the new job. Hope it brings you all the success that you need. Oh my God, some of the comments.
I know, man. You've set the... Can we just get some flames in the chat just for the fact that Liverpool have just won a game? As opposed to some of the stuff that's burning my eyes that I have to read through. I might just hide that shit again as well. Ethan Griffith says, sorry lads, what's the code for Redmen TV again?
IMR. So go to redmenplus.com, sign up as a club captain, and if you use the code IMR on the monthly subscription, so redmenplus.com, sign up as a monthly club captain and use the code IMR on the payment screen. You'll get it for nothing for the first month. And if you don't like it, you can jib it off. And if you like it, hopefully you'll stay with us and enjoy all the fire content as Errol asks for the flames, and the flames are delivered in the chat. Thank you so much.
Come on.
All of you guys. It's been an absolute pleasure, both in terms of all the club legends.
I enjoyed that.
Club legends, fantastic. You were all the best. Everyone in the live chat, you were just as good, if not even better. I'd say just as good as Liverpool finally, 2 goals within 4 minutes from the 73rd minute from Virgil van Dijk and the 77th minute from Mohamed Salah. Get Liverpool 3 vital points as they try and salvage something from what has been a pretty wreckage of a season. But thank you once again for joining us. Like I say, we're going to head off very, very shortly. Come and join me on YouTube for the interactive post-match show. Redmen Plus, you'll have Errol and Dan. You've got Paul from the ground, you've got Chloe from the ground, you've got Chris from the ground. YouTube and Redmen Plus with the IMR code. Come and check it all out. Thank you very, very much for Sion. Honestly, your super chats are appreciated, but you're chatting one, my friends. Stop trying to get us Man United players. I'm going to stop talking. I mean, feel free to send us more money, but you're chatting one. All good?
I'm good. I'm very good. I'm happy. Liverpool done what we needed to do in that first half, and you said it, mate. You felt like there was a goal coming in, and we asked for a set-piece goal. You said that really early on. It'd be nice for us to score one for the change, so that was nice. And then on top of that, Liverpool go round it off with a nice finish from someone like Mohamed Salah as well. Like, just popped up. Don't really think you had the most impactful game, but when you pop up in the right place, you don't need to just score the goals.
That's 20 goals in another season for 20 goals for Mohamed Salah, and this is a down season for Mohamed Salah. We'll touch upon all of that later on, but get yourselves involved. YouTube, Redmen Plus, socials, follow us everywhere, get involved. Thank you so much. You guys are the absolute best. Thank you to Errol, thank you to Dan on the socials, thank you to producer Tom, thank you for all you guys for joining us, and thank you Liverpool Football Club for winning an actual game of footy for once. Look how happy we are. See you all later.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching that show. Did you know if you go over to redmenplus.com and sign up as a Club Legend subscriber, you will get access to our amazing Discord chat, 20% off merchandise, live tickets every year for free, plus all our incredible content, and you'll get absolutely everything right as it happens. So get over there and do it.